Each year, the city of Columbus, Ohio prepares the epicenter for the world of fitness. The globe's largest multi-sport festival brings athletes from all over the planet to the Buckeye State to compete in sports ranging from bodybuilding to pickleball. The Greater Columbus Convention Center is the backdrop as new champions are crowned and familiar faces look to defend their titles from a year ago. With the former governor of California and event namesake front row and center, 4 days of elite-level competition will commence with a sold-out crowd taking it all in. Once again, the challenge has been issued. Who will respond? Welcome to the 2026 Arnold Sports Festival. And we welcome you inside the 38th Annual Arnold Sports Festival. Something that started with just 2 events and 30 competitors has now ballooned into an absolute must for all athletes in participating events. We welcome you inside our set. Once again, glad to be joined by my colleagues. I'm Todd Harris. That is Angela Teixeira. If you don't know, where have you been? She is a 2-time Arnold champion, 2-time Miss Olympia. Good to have you with us. Nick Miller, my friend, the host of Nick's Strength and Power. You know him well on his show. And of course, a 7-time Mr. Olympia, none other than Phil Heath. All right, here we go again, guys. It's that first week in March. Everyone gets excited for it. I think it's turned the calendar around January 1st and people start thinking about the Arnold. Angelica, we'll turn to you first. You're the newest member of our crew. Congratulations on your career. What does it feel like being on this side instead of on that side?
Oh my God, this means like an upgrade. It's so good, like being on stage for so many years, 13 years competing.
Yeah.
And after last year, hanging the heels, right here on stage, it feels good to still be involved. The Arnold is such a special show for me, so it's good to be here and be part of this amazing event.
And this was last year. You talk about it. Was this pre-planned? Did you know coming into the event that this was it for you?
Yes, I knew. I announced it that was going to be my last show, and I did want to finish here, in this amazing stage that is so special for me. So 6 times on the Arnold stage, and that was the last one of 43.
Look at, there it is. There's the moment.
Yeah.
Hanging at the stilettos.
Yes.
What was it like the days after? Did you think, ooh, maybe I made that decision too early, or were you pretty happy with your decision?
No, I was pretty happy.
Yeah.
I knew that was the right time. It was, like I have done everything I wanted in my career. I had 2 babies back to back, and then I stepped on stage for my comeback just 1 year after having my youngest. So after competing in 2024 and then going back in 2025, I'm like, you know what? I have done everything I wanted. Super accomplished, what a career. So it was the right time. So after that, I was like, okay, in peace with their retirement.
Very good. Phil, he's 7-time Mr. Olympia. What kind of advice do you give an athlete of this level when they finally decide it's time to move on, or maybe I'm not going to be full-time anymore?
Well, she's already explained it, right? Like, she focused on her family.
Yeah.
And for her to actually come back and retire the way that she did it on her terms, which I think is very, very important for an athlete. So therefore, they don't feel like they have any regrets.
Yeah.
Right? Now that you're off the stage, you're here with us, my advice is just to continue to spend time with your family and create more memories.
Yes,
and I'm sure Nick's going to have on our show pretty soon. Nick, you get a lot of athletes that come on the show after their career's over and they reflect back on it. What is one of the most, I guess, the common theme that you hear from all these athletes when they've gone to multiple Arnolds?
I feel like a lot of them miss the stage. I think a lot of them miss competing and want to get back to it, but they just miss those memories. And when they come back to the show, they get to kind of relive it through everybody else that's competing that year.
That's a good point. You probably miss the competition, the camaraderie, maybe not the training?
The training I do miss, because I really love being in the gym. And when you have that commitment, you really, no matter what happens, you need to be there, like 6 times a week.
Yeah.
So it's priority, right? But the diet I don't miss. That's the part I'm really good, like not having to diet like all the time, 24/7. Yes.
Yeah,
Don't miss that at all.
No. You don't have to worry about all those calories.
Especially when you come to a town like Columbus, which is a food town. I mean, this is a great food town, and now you could just...
I can just eat whatever I want.
So I'll see you at Jenny's Ice Cream every night. Just
not that much. We still live the lifestyle. I think once we do this, it becomes a lifestyle. So we like to eat right, to eat the right foods. But come on, a little pizza here, a little ice cream there,
Let me ask, as the newest member of our crew, let me ask you this. What are you most looking forward to at this Arnold this year?
Being a bikini, of course, I'm looking forward to watch bikini on Saturday. I think it's a really tight lineup. And but all the divisions, this Arnold like all the lineups is so amazing. So I'm looking forward for the finals. Like the fitness, I watched prejudging this morning, and now at finals that we're gonna get to see the routine. So I'm looking forward for that.
Nick, you got the best grasp maybe on social media of everyone. What are people talking about this year on the Arnold? What is people really looking forward to?
Well, of course, they're talking about Hadi Chupin. You're defending. Well, he's coming back from 2024.
Yep.
He won, and there's a lot of controversy and adversity surrounding Hadi Chupin. But this year, he's coming to make a statement and kind of overcome all that with a chip on his shoulder.
That's always good to have for us, competition-wise.
Absolutely.
What are you looking forward to, PH?
I would say Hadi. I'm very concerned as far as like his mental mind state, not in a bad way.
Right.
I just want to see like how he's able to pivot from having to deal with that adversity. And normally, those type of guys end up producing great results. They can go into the gym, be there, and use that as their place of refuge. But also, I'm interested to see Martin Fitzwater. He had a really good showing at the Olympia, and I was there watching it firsthand. And that kid has some fire within him. I just want to see him, and then also got to bring up Nick Walker. That's a gentleman that also has dealt with some adversity. Like there's shows where he's done really well at, and then he didn't have the placing that he wanted at the Olympia. But this is a great opportunity for him as well.
All right. Well, you found us. We hope you tell your friends, colleagues, and let everyone know where you found us, as we will be covering this for the next 2 days. You can find us right here every night at 6 o'clock. Let's go over the schedule. Here's what we've got tonight as we kick things off. 7 o'clock will be the opening ceremony. At 7:05, the Fitness International individual routines. You won't want to miss that. I got a chance to see some of them rehearsing earlier today, and it looks spectacular. Wellness International takes center stage at 7:30. Then at 7:55, we'll have Classic Physique. That's the individual routines. At 8:20, we'll have Classic Physique confirmation round and the pose down. That's always fun. 8:35, the Arnold Classic prejudging in comparison, and this is where the big boys step up on the big stage. Arnold will certainly be front and center if he's not with us here at the desk. And then at 9:20, we'll wrap the night up with the awards ceremony. Then tomorrow night, when we bring it all down, the pre-show again begins at 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock, we'll have the opening ceremony. Then the Arnold Classic individual posing routines at 7:25. Bikini International. You won't want to miss that, especially with Angelica joining us here at 8 o'clock. 8:25, Men's Physique will be on stage. And at 8:55, there will be a special presentation before the 9:10 Classic Confirmation Round. And then the Arnold Classic Pose Down, always a highlight of the weekend at 9:25. And then we'll wrap things up at 9:30 with the awards. All right, Phil, that's the weekend. It seems like a lot, but it moves very quickly, as you know.
Yeah, very quick. And I just realized that we only have 10 competitors in the Open. So that means that we're going to see a lot of comparisons. So
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited for that.
The confirmation round and the callbacks, Nick, it always seems like it's the most nerve-wracking time. And I'm sure that gets a lot of buzz on the social media. People are chiming in who they think wins.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that makes your show even more exciting on the day
It's
after.
the most exciting part of the show.
I was going to say, then you get a hold of it. When you recap usually the events on Mondays when you get back and you put the show back up, what is usually is there a hot button topic that usually everyone wants to talk about? Is there something that kind of emerges as that's what everyone's talking about?
Well, usually if there's a close decision, like on the scorecards, if it's a one-point decision,
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people are talking about if they thought the other guy should have won or something like that.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing when we get the big shot and you'll see the big arena out there. It is absolutely packed. I think they brought in more chairs this year than they've had before. So they're using every single inch. And I tell you what, if you've got front row seats for Bikini International, it's going to be a good show. Give us a little preview, just a little hint of what we're going to see.
Oh my God. Like we have 4 competitors that can take first place easily.
Easily.
So it's not going to be an easy job for the judges tomorrow, because we have Ashley Kowalski. She's 3 times Miss Bikini Olympia. She have won here in Ohio. We have Amy Delgado. She's been placing second for 2 years in a row. Yeah.
Is this the year?
Yes, and we have Ashley Little. She just got runner up at the Olympia. So second place, second in the world, going against all these girls on top. And we also got for the other one is who else is coming up is.
Think of it in Portuguese. It'll come to you.
Portuguese. It's oh my God! It just flew my mind.
It would have been you.
It would have
It's
been
me.
It would have been
It's
you. You're
me,
coming
yes.
back out of retirement. What a perfect tease to commercial. We're going to step aside, pay a few bills. When we come back, we will have much more as we get you ready for the 38th Annual Arnold Sports Festival here from Columbus, Ohio, live. You won't want to miss it. We'll be back in just a moment. moments away from starting things off as the fans continue to make their way inside the convention center, a massive arena here for the 38th annual Arnold Sports Festival. Once again, joined by Angelica Teixeira, Nick Miller, and Phil Heath. I'm Todd Harris. Glad to have you with us as we get you ready for tonight's big show. And I'll tell you what, folks, it has been a big build-up. Hearing all the buzz around, talking with people and saying more sponsors are here, more booths are here, more companies here. Phil, you got your ear to the road. Are people, after it's over and they see it, they're like, I got to be there next year? What are we missing out on?
They're missing out on a lot.
Yeah.
In fact, I almost think they need one more day, just because there's so much going on that when you're meeting these athletes and influencers, it takes about an hour to 2 hours just to meet your favorite person.
Yeah.
So you only have so many hours in a day, right? So, I ran into a ton of kids that, of course I'm asking them, is this your first time? And they're like, no, man, this is my 5th time. Some people are like, this is my 10th time. Some people are like, this is my first time, but I definitely will be back next year. So it's really cool because there's an array of different, type of vendors.
Sure.
It's not just bodybuilding. There's other things. So I think it's just a well-rounded expo.
And just when you think Brian Powers can't fit any more companies into the convention center, he finds a corner somewhere he can put one more company or one of this. So anyways, yeah, everyone's here. So if you aren't here, you need to be here next year. So plan on it now. All right, we're going to start previewing some of the categories that you will see tonight, and we don't want you to miss a thing. So we're going to start with men's open bodybuilding, and I'll give Phil Heath the first shot at this one. Phil, who do you like? Give me a dark horse, and where do you see this thing going?
Dark horse all day long, Brandon Curry. And here's why. This is the person that will creep up in the prejudging as the rounds go. He will find out who is not a veteran, and him being one of them, he knows how to attack these people. And yesterday when we were having our pre-production, we were talking about you can have tools, you can have weapons. This guy has some weapons, and one of them is his experience being at the Arnold Classic and the former Mr. Olympia.
Nick?
Well, Phil mentioned weapons, and Hadi Chupin has one very important weapon, and that is conditioning.
Yeah.
He's one of the most shredded guys in this show, and he's always dangerous.
I feel like there's a couple other names on that list that are always in the mix. They're always that guy that's just on the fringe. And get a good look at Hadi right there. 5'6", 240. There you see his accolades. 2024 placed first. Did that get a little buzz on the show?
Oh, yeah. That was his first Arnold Classic Ohio victory.
Yeah, and then he went to the UK and did it as well.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a guy that you're going to see be ultra shredded, and, he doesn't like fullness at all. And with him being very short, he can go against the taller guys as well and expose them.
Some other names, though. We talked about Brandon Kerr. We talked about Hadi. Who else do you like in this group?
Well, Phil mentioned taller guys. Andrew Jacked, I think, is the prime opposition to Hadi Chupin here. And two very different physiques, very apples and oranges type of comparison.
He is not a small dude. 6'2", 300, represent the UAE. And there you see his recent Arnold placings, back-to-back on the podium in thirds. Is this the year, Phil Heath, that he maybe takes a step up?
It definitely could be, because what he showed at last year's Olympia, I mean, it was very dangerous. And he had a lot of fans on his side. And I think we're all just waiting to see what he can do at this particular show, with it being a two-day event. Can he come in with better conditioning than what we previously saw? Because if he can, it's going to be trouble for all the competitors.
What's the key, Phil, in I don't want to say surviving is probably not the right word, but getting through this next 2 days, this next 48 hours?
I mean, a lot of things that you think could go wrong can.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the major things to alleviate that is just how calm you can be. That cortisol, that inflammation is huge. And with the dehydration, your mind starts playing tricks on you. And then you start looking in the mirror and you're thinking, oh, do I need to pose more or should I rest? Should I eat this that I've been doing this entire prep, or should I get some, cake or something like that to make me fuller or whatever it is? And then you have your coach, and then you have the tanning, and then you happen to use your phone, and then you happen to go on social media.
See what people are saying.
And that could be your nemesis as well. And all that unnecessary pressure is not going to yield a championship, moment for yourself. So the biggest thing is to tell all your friends, hey, just leave me alone. Let me go into my hole. I'm going to come out and I'm going to shock the freaking world.
Nick, let's talk about someone that has been on social media and people are talking about it, Martin Fitzwater.
Yeah.
How do you like his chances, and where do you think he fares this
I think he's going to be top 3, top 4 here. I think the condition that he brought at the Prague Pro last year was one of the best peaks all year. I think, Phil, you might agree with that. That was just a perfect peak, and I think Martin's going to be very dangerous here.
Making his Arnold Classic debut. The thing about Martin Fitzwater, born in Wyoming, now residing in Houston, Texas, he looks mean. He looks scary. He looks like a dude you do not want to see going down an alley.
Yeah, and he's a guy that wears his heart. his heart on sleeve. You know, like
Yeah.
he lets you know like how he's feeling. If you go on his social media, there's high days and there's low days. But at the end of the day, he's a competitor, and I love that because this is competitive bodybuilding. This isn't casual. This is something that we do for a living. And as you can see him training, I mean, he's not messing around.
And he also just beat former Mr. Olympia Samson Dauda at that Prague Pro.
Mm-hmm. And he has a really tight waist, and he has the conditioning in the quads and hamstrings that some of these guys don't have. And I think, you know, with Andrew Jacked, that's a person that, like, they were neck and neck at last year's Olympia, in my opinion. I mean, if Andrew would have got third and Martin would have moved up to second, I wouldn't have had a problem with that. So I think Martin has a really good opportunity to be in that top three, but actually make a strong argument as to why he shouldn't win.
Go ahead and make a case then for someone like Muhammad Fauda.
The issue with him is that I believe from the front, he's very, very good. You know, front lat spread, like what we're seeing right now, I mean, the guy isn't missing anything. For me, is just making sure that during his transitions, he can actually hold everything nice and tight, that he can sit down on those hamstrings that are there. And then when he turns around, we have to see the thickness and the separation in the back and the glutes and hamstrings.
Mohammed is a rookie this year's Arnold, and I'm going to turn to Angelica and give her the floor for a second. Angelica, what do you tell competitors when they come here for the first time? How do you prepare them? Say, you're coming to the Arnold first time, here's what to expect.
Just like go on stage and have fun, because just to be here, you're already a champion. You know, like the lineup is so short. They choose it, you know, like if you're here, it's because you're in special somehow. So I tell them, be calm, just go on stage and put on a show.
Nick, when you talk to these athletes, obviously, are they a different animal before the event and as opposed to after the event?
They're a lot nicer after the show, and it's depending on how they place.
Or what you said about
I was
them?
going to say, or what he says.
Nick's, they're much nicer if they win and you said nice things about them.
Yeah.
Or if you didn't say they were going to do well and they did well, they come out like, hey, I like to come on your show now.
Phil knows all about it.
Oh, yeah. You know, Nick used to say some things about me that I would be, like, happy about. And then I'm like, this is interesting. But at the end of the day, he has his job. I have mine.
Yeah.
And even if it's constructive criticism, I have to understand as a professional bodybuilder that it's constructive. If it's something that I find that's deconstructive, then that's not something I need to listen to. And that's where, you know, the athletes have to think about the 12th man mentality. Like, fans are going to say what they want, but what you need to do is focus on what you can control. And that, number one, is your emotions. Number two is your work ethic. And number three, polishing your physique. And just having fun, like Angelica said. If you're not having fun with this, you're going to have a lot of regret in the end.
Yeah, I mean, if it's constructive. I mean, obviously, if Nick said something like you weren't handsome, I'd say that's fighting words. There's no way anyone's going to go with that because everyone knows you're the best-looking guy up there.
You're going to say that, but, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, like, you really have to just know who you are.
Yeah.
And when, unfortunately, in bodybuilding, you are being adjudicated by judges and then everybody else that's watching you. And the beautiful thing about bodybuilding is that we understand that. And we know that we're doing our best. So when someone says something negative, like Nick can give, you know, his criticism in a loving manner, but it can be received in a different light. The athlete has to realize that it doesn't matter what he says. If I'm only hoping that if I'm only looking for his validation, I already lost.
Yeah.
I have to understand that whatever he says doesn't equate to what the judges think. I need to go out there on stage, you know, time and time again, put the hand to the plow, figure out what can I do better. 1% every day, compounding that energy and that focus, and may the best man or woman win.
Yeah. I'm already getting good feedback from the internet. A lot of people saying, yes, we agree with Todd Harris. Phil Heath is a handsome man. No, Nick Miller is not the meanest journalist we have here. And C, someone get more Angelica to share on there. So, Angelica, we're going to turn to you. Well, let's talk wellness. This is kind of up your lane, and we're going to take a look at the field. First of all, I want you to look at this list and see who jumps out at you and give me two that you like. Well, you like them all, but two that you think are going to do really well here and maybe a dark horse, someone that you think may surprise.
Okay, according to prejudging, it's between Elisa Alcantara and Rayane Fogal. They were top two. The judge brought them back to compare them, and it's really close between them. So, yeah, they both look amazing, like super full lower body, you know what we want for wellness. Very small waist, and the upper body is not like so developed, like athletic, but not too much. So they really bring what wellness is all about.
What is it with the Brazilian women doing so well? And that's one of the main reasons we have you here is because you can pronounce those names perfectly in Portuguese.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at those highlights you mentioned earlier today and see what you're at. And you walk us through it. And what did you see that really impressed you to the point of, wow, these ladies came prepared? This is earlier today, prejudging.
Yeah, this is Elisa Alcantara. She did amazing. Like, I love this. She switched to the red suit. Like, you know, it means a lot on stage. Like, wellness, I don't know why. Red is the color for wellness. It's, yeah.
A lot of thought
This
goes
is the
into
girl
that.
that surprised me. Yeah, she was in the, like, top 4, I think. That's, you know, top 4, top 5. And she really looked good. And, yeah.
Isn't that Martin Fitzwater's girlfriend?
Oh, breaking
I don't
news.
know.
Nick
Is
Miller
that-
on the set here. Nick's Strength and Power. Okay, Nick's working the phones. You know, I got to ask a question. This is going to sound like a total rookie question. Walking in the heels. How hard is it to walk in those heels?
Well, if you used to walk in heels, like, you know, like just normally in your life,
Yes.
like going out and wearing heels,
Sure.
it's not that hard.
But
for some women, it's a struggle. It's the most difficult part. Like, I have some posing clients myself that I need to ask them, like, walking heels in your house. Why are you cooking? Like, you know, it sounds silly, but it works. Yeah, you need to get really used to wearing heels
All right.
to be comfortable on stage.
let's go back to Elisa, who seems to have no problem walking in heels. What does she need to do tonight? If you were backstage coaching her up, what would you say last thing?
Oh, I would say, wow, she looked so perfect for wellness. So I would say just really, you know, put on the mindset of a champion and put on a show for finals. I think finals is the time when you really want to show off, like you really want to put on a show. And for her, like between her and Rayani, it'd be like probably 1-point decision, like for what I saw. So yeah, really bring the mindset and shine on stage.
This has really become an international event, has it? Especially for this category.
Yes, yes. It started in Brazil. It was born in Brazil.
Yep.
That's why Brazil is so strong with wellness. But it became now we see like girls like here, like competitors from Canada, from all over the world, looking amazing, catching up with the Brazilians. So this is really, really nice to see.
Soccer and wellness.
And wellness,
Those are the two
that's
things.
it.
And
Yes.
surfing. Those are 3 things you guys do so well. So thank you so much for being here with us and letting us not only your accent, but your insight. All right, let's take a look at the next athlete that we talked about. Pronounce it for me again.
Rayani Fogal.
Fogal.
Yes. She's amazing. She's from Brazil. She have been like, you know, like placing on top, like at the Olympia. I think 2023, she got 3rd place here. So, you know, like she really, I have spoke to her, you know, coming up for this event. And she said like, it would mean the world for her to win this show here tonight because she thought about giving up and not competing anymore last year. And then she was invited for the Arnold, and she said, you know what, if I get to win this show, this is the first major show she's gonna win, she'll say like, okay, it was worth it not giving up and keep going. So it means a lot to her.
And where does she train?
She trains in Brazil.
She does train in Brazil.
She lives in Brazil and she trains there.
So that leads me to my question next for you. As an athlete, an international athlete, how soon do you need to get here earlier to avoid the jet lag or just getting comfortable in your environment?
Yeah, like if you're coming from other country, I would
Europe?
say at least 1 week. Like coming from Brazil, you need to be here like a week before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. All right, we're excited for it. Should be fun, right?
Should be so fun. I can't wait to watch finals. They all put on such a good show for prejudging, but I'm sure they're going to bring the A game for finals.
And you said red is a lucky color or red is a wellness color?
It's a wellness color.
So it's not just Tiger
Yeah.
Woods wearing red on Sunday. It's,
No. It's such a sexy color, you know, like very feminine. And I think for wellness, it just became a standard. Like every girl that wears red, they do better. So yeah, once they change to red, I feel that they improve their placing. So they keep changing to red. And
it's the big show.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to continue to look at those athletes in wellness as we look at the next athlete. And this is another Brazilian, Valquíria Teles Lopes.
Yes, Valquíria Teles Lopes. Yeah. You say it really well.
Portuguese is so rough. How come sometimes the R is like an H? Like R, like Ribeirão Preto is with an R, but sometimes it's an R.
Yeah, it's like ha. It's like Valquíria, and sometimes it's like ha. You know?
See, folks,
So
you're
that
not
was
just tuning
hard
in for the Arnold
me
Sports
English.
Classic. You're getting Portuguese instructions from none other than Angelica Teixeira.
Valky.
Watch her train.
Yeah, she's amazing. She won the Pittsburgh Pro last year, so a big show, right? That's when everyone was like, "Who is this girl?" And she did really well at the Olympia too. She plays fifth. Yeah, I think she plays fifth. And today, she really stand out too.
Yeah.
So I think she's around like the top 3. So I'm excited to watch her for finals.
Have you seen anyone ever go to prejudging and then just turn it on in the evening show and vault themselves way up? Can that happen?
That can happen
Okay.
if they rejudge. And I seen a lot like where, like the athlete comes not so tight in prejudging, but still do well. But then for finals, they come super tight, on point. So things can change really fast in this sport. Like
Right.
Phil knows, like one difference, in a meal or getting your diet a little bit tighter, a little bit less carbs and shutting down the water, not drinking so much water can help you bring a way better physique for finals.
Or even getting the nerves out. I think doing the prejudging, like you have so much anxiety because you want to get it on, like you want to get going. And then you go out there and it's like, oh, I got to get this. I'm here now. And then after that prejudging, you're like, okay, I'm more relaxed. And we talked about that cortisol response.
Yeah.
Now you can just take a chill, rest, get a meal in, put your feet up. And then you're like, okay, and a few hours later, I got to do it again. I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll. It's like a light goes off for some, and then for others, like they maybe start sulking. Trust me, it happens. People feel disappointed because of how they did in the prejudging. They may try to overly listen to the crowd response and the internet. So when they do that, trust me, like I've seen it. And, those champions that actually do win, they're the ones that can keep their head on a, just like you say, Tiger Woods, like they're very narrow focus and say, you know what, they're going to rejudge this thing. We're going to have confirmations. I'm going to do so much better because now I already had that experience. And especially for the new timer, the first timers here at the Arnold Classic.
Angelica, let's talk about your dark horse in Camille. Someone that you're going to say keep your eye on for her as well.
Yes, Camille, she was like the one, like during the Olympia, that was like, oh, who is this girl, And even talking to some judges yesterday, they gave him like, give me your dark horse. I heard her name.
Your name.
Yeah, so looking at prejudging today, she didn't do as well as I thought, and probably even the judge, because she improved it so much her lower body, and that was her feedback, like to improve her glutes and her quads. But as she improved her lower body, she did also improve her upper body, and I think that's what hurt her a little bit.
Nice.
So yeah, we're gonna see that when she comes on stage.
Is she going to be on Nick's show next week?
Probably not.
Oh, come on. Why would you not have all the Brazilian women on your show? I'm telling you, ratings would just explode, Nick. It'd be amazing.
Yes, I agree.
All right, we're going to now take a look at fitness, and this is another area where there's so much talent. We take a look at the list down the board, lots of good athletes in there. Of course, Abby Bolton at the top. You have Anna Formina, Amber Steffen. Anyone else you'd like to highlight?
Like looking at the physique, we saw it was, let me see.
Tamara Vaughn?
No, she did really well at the physique round. It was, okay.
It might have been Michelle, but
It was Alison Kramer.
Kramer.
Yeah, Alison Kramer. She did, oh my God, she stand out.
Is this the most entertaining, do you think?
It's the
fitness,
yes.
it's just sit back and watch.
Well, when I decided to start competing, I wanted to do fitness.
Really?
Yeah. Because I saw, like them doing like very easy, but and then when I saw like the level of what it takes to be there doing this, I was like, okay, I'll, bikini.
Maybe not. I'll stick with it.
Maybe not. Yeah. It's amazing.
And here are the highlights from earlier today. The ladies came out and put on quite a show. The fans, it turned out. I'm telling you, capacity crowds everywhere you go here at the 38th Annual Arnold Sports Festival. And why not show up for this?
Yeah, we have Michelle Messer here. She's the Miss Olympia. And her physique this morning just like really stood out. Like she looked amazing.
Yeah, the ladies did a great job.
Yeah, they all... Like from the physique round to the routines, it can change completely. Like who we saw, like in the center stage, like after the routine, because the physique round is 1/3, and the routines are 2/3 of the judging. So we can see everything change completely from prejudging to finals.
Phil, some of the definition on these women, especially in that front shot, is
It's insane.
unbelievable.
And you have to think like these women go through so much diet training and then the choreography and dance and all that, and it takes all of these women are beat up, and they still compete at this high level. We've seen multiple women have injuries during their prep and still go on this very stage and give us a show, and no one would know that they twisted their ankle or tore an MCL or whatever it is, but they have some grit that a lot of people can draw some inspiration from, for sure.
Let's take a look at some of the training footage. First athlete up, I believe we're going to see is, Anna Fomina.
Anna Fomina. Yes, I spoke to her yesterday during the meet and greet, and she said this was the easiest prep for her.
Really?
Yeah. And I asked her why. She's gonna present the same routine as she did at the Olympia. So she said she was actually preparing that routine for the Arnold, and she got to do it before at the Olympia. But now she's gonna bring like a much better, and refined routine. And she said just the training was easy because she kept herself in shape. So she didn't allow her to go like on a big off season and then come, have to do all the process to get lean again.
Right.
So yeah, she looked really good this morning.
Going through all the process to get herself to this point.
Yeah, fitness is like figure for the physique round. We're looking for the X-frame shape, like small waist, like bigger upper body, So
what kind of routine is she looking at? What's her daily routine like? Give it to me like 9 to 5. What is her daily routine like, do you think?
She probably wakes up and get a meal because you can't do all of that, without food. And then she gets to the gym. She'll probably focus on her routine, it's so important.
Right.
I was talking to Amber Stefan yesterday, and I asked her, I'm curious, do you still do cardio because you do so much during the routine, right? It's like doing cardio already, you burn so much calories. And she said, no, we still gotta do cardio. So I'm like, wow, so it's so much they have to do. But she said that she always warms up in walking, in the treadmill, and then that's a warm up for her to start her routine. Yeah. So she'll probably do that and then do her routine and then train later in the day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Let's take a look at Michelle now and some of her accolades as we take a look at the rest of the field. Michelle Freida Mensah, no stranger to this stage. Look at this. Across the board, she has been here multiple times representing the UK, and she has a nice resume.
Yeah, second place here last year, and then she won the Olympia. So she looked amazing this morning. I really like her suit, very feminine, the colors purple with, she came with a different suit than that one. It was purple with pink, and her physique just stood out. She looked really amazing.
You can't just roll into Hollister and buy that bathing suit.
No.
It's custom, correct?
Yes, it is. Yeah. I was talking to a few athletes yesterday, the fitness athletes, and asking about the suit. How do you choose your suit? It's your idea. It's like the lady that do your suit that come up with the idea. She's like, no, it's all about choosing the right song and then choosing the suit, my custom, according to the song.
Yeah.
And she say, we work together, in every detail, in a point that, okay, they send me pictures. What do you think about this? And she says it's a long process.
Oof.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it is impressive. Let's take a look at Amber now as she gets ready for this evening's show. And take a look at Amber Stefan at Austin, Texas, down where you live now.
Yes. She's kind of like my neighbor. I live in North Austin. She's 20 minutes from me. So, yeah.
And can I just say, for Nick and Phil and I, your English is so good compared to our Portuguese. So anytime you want to just slide into Portuguese, go ahead and take Amber and do it in your native tongue.
Ok. Gente, abraço pro meu Brasil aí, viu? Tô aqui representando, tá? Grande abraço. Temos aí a Amber Steph, e ela é maravilhosa, incrível, tem o background na ginástica e também dança. Então, okay, back to
and
English.
Nick Miller will now translate. Nick, go ahead.
No idea.
No, that was impressive. Thank you so much. And throughout the show, if you feel the need, if you're getting fans back in Brazil that say,
Okay, when wellness comes up, I'll
You're-
throw
okay.
something in Portuguese because I know the whole Brazil will be watching.
Let's take Tamara now in English, and we'll take a look at her and her numbers. And across the board, the Canadian has been very active. She's been around the game for a long time.
Yes. She's been competing for 20 years. And Phil was talking about getting injured during your like your prep. And I was talking to her, and she was injured like with a hamstring injury
Okay.
this whole prep. And she said, Angelica, I had to heal, work on recovery and on my performance at the same time. So I'm like, wow, you are a champion just to be here. And I'm like, did you not think about just, like not doing it? She's like, I waited until the last minute to make sure that I could do it. And she said, I'm 100% sure that I'll be able to bring my best here. So, to be able to be injured and keep the mindset of a champion, still doing all the flips, everything that she needs to do. So, yeah, she, she just killed this prep because, overcoming.
Nick, I was going to ask you, when you talk to athletes, especially before an event, are they usually reluctant to share about injuries or talk about injuries, but they'll talk about it after the event?
They'll talk about it after, and I think sometimes they don't want to persuade people to maybe have a negative opinion of them going into the show. Then after the fact, I feel like a lot of times if they don't do well, that's when they say they had the injury.
Injury comes on there. Yeah, no question. No one's making excuses. Let's take a look at Classic Physique now as we continue to get you ready. Tonight at 7 o'clock, the big show kicks off as the fans continue to make their way into this massive ballroom. I don't know if you called it a ballroom, Phil Heath. What would you call that? It's almost like an indoor stadium.
Yeah,
Get
it's
a little,
more of an indoor stadium feel.
get a football game going out there. That thing is so big.
Oh, yes.
All right, Classic Physique, going to get Nick and Phil in on this and give them a chance while we let Angelica rest her English and her Portuguese. Give us some names on there that we should be looking for and maybe some names that maybe surprise you. We'll start with you, Phil.
I mean, the biggest surprise here is no Mike Summerfield. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, we're all expecting him to be on that stage and do some damage. And unfortunately, he just didn't make weight.
Yeah.
And I wish him all the best.
Yeah.
But at this point, he really has to kind of consider like his future in this division because it seems to me that that weight cap is just not, sufficient for his type of physique.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from earlier today in men's Classic Physique. These were the preliminaries. And the gentleman looking good. What's the buzz you're hearing, Nick? Who's the dark horse for you?
Well, I think the obvious standout here was Wesley Vissers. Wesley Vissers was, I think, maybe at his all-time best. His legs seemed to have came up tremendously from the previous year. I know that he was sick going into the 2025 Arnold, and that's why he was fifth. But he looked really good. I think he's the front runner. Sam Sulik also in this lineup. I believe he was second call-out, but a pretty good pro debut for Sam.
Yeah, this is a big stage to step onto for your debut. And this young man last year, he was top-notch.
Look at those legs.
Oof.
And that was a criticism that, a lot of people had on Wesley because of his upper body. Look at his upper body. I mean, the lats are flared. He has some tremendous chest. And look at the arms.
Look at the width of him, too.
Yeah. And he knows his poses, like as far as like, he calls himself the Dutch oak, right? Synonymous to seven-time Michelin Olympia Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? So like a lot of the poses that you'll see him do is, catered to like Arnold's type of physique. And he kind of has that height and that width and the roundness, and that's what I really like. But the conditioning that he had in those quads, I think now actually support that large frame, that upper body mass that he has.
Evened out.
Yeah, finally evened out. I mean, like we talked after, I want to say last year's FIBO, and we were in Germany, and Jay Cutler and I were training, and we just pulled him aside. And we're like, listen, you need to gain more weight in your off season, apply more leg training, and then come down, and then you're not going to like this, but you probably should lay off training arms and maybe chest for a little bit, because it's bodybuilding. You're going to think in your mind that, oh, I'm going to devolumize here. It's like, no, like your chest and arms grow at a rapid rate, and your legs can't keep up. And that was something that I even had to do in my career. Like my arms were big, and I'm like, if I get these arms any bigger, it's going to make me look more narrow. So it's just going to, put more stress on my body and my mind. So with Wesley actually taking that advice, he ran with it, and I'm very, very excited for him because his conditioning is really good.
Did you guys see what he just did right there? Just Jay Cutler, just dropping that name out there. I was just hanging out with Jay Cutler. Me and Michael Jordan were just having lunch the other day. And anyways, here's Wesley Vissers out of the Netherlands. And again, Phil, the floor is yours on this. But yeah, he's got so much experience, and when he gets on the stage, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows how to command the audience, and this is a show that he's done well at. But he's had those ups and downs, but I think that's, the journey of a champion. Like you have those ups and downs is what you do with it. And I know he's going to have a lot of confidence coming into tonight.
And this is the grind work.
Yeah,
Nick, you ever done an interview with anyone while they're working out?
While they're working out?
Just pop them on the podcast.
Not mid-workout.
Not mid-workout? I think the sound effects would be stellar. You get the Dutch oak on there grunting away while he's answering your questions. Look at this.
And he has that 3/4 bicep, bicep shot, and that most muscular is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, your thoughts other than the interview mid-workout. What do you think about Wesley?
I think Wesley looks fantastic. I think he's definitely the front runner here. I think Matthias Menengate, I think he's a close second maybe, but Wesley, I think, has got it.
Let's take a look at Sam and his accolades and his resume. Sam Sulek comes into us, local kid from Columbus. Arnold debut, a lot of pressure on him, Phil. I'm sure everyone here would love to see him do well.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a young man. When I say young man, he is very young.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is that with that youth, he can learn a lot from this experience, being at the Arnold and him kind of being, he's a local guy as well. So he's going to have a lot of fans here. They're going to be pushing him, through those comparisons and his routine and all that stuff. So he should just take this all in as a great learning experience and carry it on to his, next training segment that he's going to be on YouTube, and share it with the world, because we need to see, and for me, I would really like to hear his insight as to what he wants to do next after this show.
I would say he's going to have home crowd advantage, but there's so many folks here from all over the country and all over the world that it's like, yes, we're in Columbus, but there's a lot of people from, I've bumped into people from Europe. I've bumped into people from Brazil, obviously, East Coast, West Coast.
Yep.
It just seems like everyone's here.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what's the beauty of bodybuilding. It's in over 190 countries. And with you having social media, you get to connect with all of them. So with them all, a lot of those people, like you said, from different countries, they get to come here, and now they get to see their favorite athletes in the flesh, like not just through the phone. And with Sam, going back to Sam, like he has that following, and I know that he's going to, receive a lot of love, which is really cool.
Yeah, no question about it. Of all the athletes in this category, Nick, I want to ask you, who has, I don't want to say the most rabid fan base, or who has the fans that are just, they are all about them all the time?
Well, it's got to be Sam Sulek.
I was going to say, is it Sam Sulek the guy?
He definitely got by far the loudest applause at the prejudging. It was not even close.
So Columbus turned out for him.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, there was so many people. I was there watching.
Yeah.
So many people there for him. Like, go Sam. Wow, okay.
It's a great field, and we're going to have some good stuff for you tonight. Remember, we're going to kick things off at 7 o'clock, and this is Andrea Mamoli out of Italy making his Arnold debut as well. Another young competitor coming from a new country. We don't get a lot of Italians here, Phil, but
Yeah.
bring it on.
He looks really good. I was tracking him on social media recently, and I thought what's really neat about his physique is that it is complete, but he has that skin texture that's very thin. And you need that when you're actually trying to hit these poses, because as a smaller guy, like as far as height is concerned, you need that muscle to jump out at you. That's a little bit more 3D. So when you see the striations like in his chest, his delts, his biceps, it commands a lot of attention, especially to those judges that are trying to adjudicate the best man on that stage.
Yeah. Would you say this is an elite group?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, is there anyone that didn't get in that you're thinking, oh, they could have been in, or is this, they get it right?
I'm sure a lot of people wanted Sam Sulek to be in that first call-up, but I think being his pro debut, I really don't think he was quite ready to be in there. So I think everybody kind of was in the call-out they deserved to be in.
Okay. All right, we're going to move into bikini now, and that means that Angelica gets to take center stage and give us her thoughts on this group of women that are probably glad that you're not competing anymore, because it's just one tough competitor that we don't have to deal with. Who do you like and why?
Wow. I missed the name of Laura Lee Chapados, and I thought I'd say her name first when I first spoke here. Laura Lee Chapados, she's the most winning at the Arnold Classic here. She won 3 times, and she won the Olympia in 2024. And she's coming, she didn't do as well at the Olympia last year. So she's coming with a revenge, She's like, I'm revamping myself. She changed all her training. I got to talk, like to her yesterday, and she's like, Angelica, everything was different this prep. Like my training, I got to eat more. I got to train as like a bodybuilder, not think about shrinking my physique anymore. Because she actually, like, her feedback was to get smaller and smaller, and then to a point that she showed off, like last year, really small. And she's like, you know what? So I got to have fun again. She changed coaches, and she was actually in Arizona for like a training camp, like a prep camp for 8 weeks. So really, really focused. So everyone is excited to see she's, by all the footage she has been posting on social media, we already can see she's going to bring something completely different. And she says she's bringing her best ever. So
She had a nice run there. Was it 22, 23, 24, first, and it was unstoppable train.
yeah, she did. Since then, she never lost her title here at the Arnold, because then she did not compete last year, and now she's back. So she's coming as one of the favorites.
And let's talk about Ashlyn, another one of the favorites, one of the competitors that we think might do well here. Ashlyn Little, of course, from Tampa, Florida, 3rd place last year.
Yeah, 3rd place last year, 2nd place at the Olympia. She's coming, she's like number 2 in the world today. And for all the improvements that she was asked to make, she did make it. I can see like on social media, the judge wanted her to put a little bit more size to her quads. And just comparing from last year, she did that. Like,
when you say they asked her things that they want to see, is this what she's hearing from fellow competitors, from judges, or just the masses saying you need to do this more?
Yeah, from the judge, like Tyler Mannion, like vice president, and he's the head judge as well. He usually do like he do the feedback, like right after the show. He'll go online, and post a video on Instagram, like this competitor placed it 3rd, and this is when you need to get better. So it's really helpful. So the athlete gets to know what they need to get better, and all the athletes that compete in that division, they kind of have an insight of what the judges want for that division. Because bikini can be very hard to judge,
Let's take a look at Amy now, also in the bikini division. Amy Delgado out of Las Vegas, Nevada, 2nd place last year, 2nd place in 2024, but always tough, always top 3, top 4.
Always. She's been like, getting 2nd place here for 2 years. So who knows? Maybe this is the year she's finally going to take 1st place. And she's amazing. She's the 2nd most winning competitor, bikini competitor in the world, like behind Ashley Kawatzer now. She have won more than 17 bikini titles. And but she never won like a major show like the Arnold Classic. So winning here tonight would change her career. It really bring that confidence, and put her like as one of really the best of the world. So she say that this prep is also like really different, and like the way that her and her coach are looking at her physique. She's like, you know what, this is so perfect. We're gonna do everything different for this peak week, because they always do like kind of like more of a flat look and then carb up, like coming to the show. And she said, you know what, this time I'm not gonna pump, I'm not gonna carb up. This is just so perfect. We're gonna keep it right here.
Oh, it's impressive. Let's take a look at Ashley now, also continuing on in the bikini division. And this is another athlete out of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
How will she do? Look at that resume.
Yeah, the GOAT. We call her the GOAT of bikini. She has 55 pro wins. She's the most winning in the whole IFBB Pro League. Like, nobody has more titles than her. And she's been doing this for so long. And, it's so good to watch someone, that started, right, the bikini division, still be doing so well. So she kept evolving with the bikini division, because it did change a lot since, since when she was winning the Olympia. She have won here in Ohio, but it's been a while that she don't take the title here. So I know she did what it takes. She also, I spoke to her yesterday as well, and I'm like, I know you were not so happy, with your results at the Olympics. She's like, it's not that I wasn't happy, but I know I could have done better. And she's like, so for that, I'm really like did everything I can do, and she's coming way leaner, like with a way better conditioning for this year. Yeah, and actually she did more cardio when she was looking less, like not so lean. For this prep, she said that she didn't do cardio at all.
Okay.
No cardio and more food, and she looks leaner. So.
All right, we'll make the transition off of bikini to men's physique. We'll see that show also taking place. And I'm going to give Nick first crack at this one. Nick, who do you like on this and why?
I think Brandon Hendrickson is the favorite here. He won 3 shows in 2025, and he was 3rd at the Olympia. I think he's the heavy favorite.
Phil, you agree?
I agree. I mean, it's his show to lose, in my opinion. I mean, you have Vitor, you got Andre. I'm really curious to see what Andre does. And then I got my dark horse in Nam Tran. Like, I'm really really want to see what he puts up to, in that division, because he has a level of conditioning that I actually really, really like.
How has this division evolved, do you think, in the last 10 years?
Oh man, I mean, you had Mark Anthony, then you had all these other great champions, Jeremy Mundia, different types of physiques, and then you started seeing more taller guys win, and then it went back to a shorter guy, with Ryan Terry.
Yeah.
I think it has evolved. These guys are a lot bigger, but now some of them have, I would say, more streamlined their physiques, making sure that they can keep those shoulders round, but the waist really tight. And some have actually trained those legs even more, which I actually like, because you do need to have some type of calf development and quad development to, fill out that whole entire physique.
All right, let's take a closer look at Brandon Hendrickson as we are less than 5 minutes away from the show kicking off. We'll get this one in. Nick, I'll give you the honors. Wow.
Yeah,
Right?
it's incredible. Yeah, I saw some updates from him earlier today, and he looks great.
Comes in peak performance out of Chicago. You see the recent Arnold placings. He is a past winner. He's always on the podium. Top 3. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be in the top 3 this year, Phil.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the crowd would go crazy if he was, out of the top 3. I mean, this guy trains really hard but very meticulous, and he carries himself, really well. Like, I talked to him last year at the Olympia, and, he just talks about, him expanding the sport, traveling a lot, he went to Japan for a little bit, to spread the word about, his physique, but also just his division. And I think it's a really important thing to do as a champion. You need to get out of your comfort zone, actually travel. People need to be able to see you in different continents of this world, because they need to see it, right? They can't just see it through the phone. They need to see you at these events. And although you may not feel comfortable doing that, you have to allow people that proximity so then they can actually be encouraged to compete as well.
While we have the last 3 minutes, let's get a look at Andre, though, before we get things set for tonight's show. Remember, 7 o'clock, we kick things off, and the young man from Romania making his Arnold Classic debut. Hair alone, Nick. I mean, come on, look at that. That's some good flow right there.
He's a model. When you look at him, he's a handsome guy, but he has a really good physique. You're going to see, in his back training, he actually has, some really good back development. And I was really excited to see him train over the years. He used to work with, my old coach, Hani Rambod, and he used to do some training with him. And I used to always mess with him and say, I'll only train you if we're doing legs. And then he would say, oh, I don't want to do that. But now, we had done that, and he's just being more well-rounded. I really think it's important that he just goes out there, has a blast. He needs to have a lot of fun.
Let's take a look at Vitor. We'll try to get a couple more athletes for you before we sign off and get the show underway from Brazil. You know what? Let's let Angelica talk about Vitor. What do you think?
Vitor is a star in Brazil. I think he's doing so well. I mean, he got 3rd place here last year. He didn't do as well at the Olympia, but I think he's coming with his best. What I have seen, he's doing this prep.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch him tonight.
That's not just because he's Brazilian. You think he's really going to do well?
Yeah, he's really good. And also he's Brazilian.
There you go. And the final athlete we'll feature before we sign off and get you ready for the main show, it's the dark horse for one, Phil Heath.
Yeah, Nam Tran. Look, this guy's coming out. It's his Arnold Classic debut. I think he's going to be a little bit more aggressive, in this category, because he knows who he's going against. This is a person that, when you're going in your first Arnold Classic, you cannot be scared. You have to go in there and make sure that your name is known, because you're going to see these guys for a while, and they got to know your name. So he's going to be pushing these guys.
Okay, that is the appetizers. We've got you set for the big show kicking off here at about a minute and a half, 90 seconds away. I'm going to give everyone an opportunity to give me their final thoughts, what we should be looking for. Angelica, we'll start with you. What are you most excited to see in the next 2.5 hours?
Oh, I can't wait to see the fitness routines. It's just, I think it's a show itself. People that don't compete, they look forward, that don't know a lot, about the industry. That's the division they enjoy more. So, yeah.
Nick Miller, what do you want to see?
I think I want to see how Hadi handles this pressure. I want to see the look that he brings, and if the stress from this whole situation affects his conditioning at all. I think Hadi versus Andrew is going to be an interesting battle. And if he's able to get that conditioning down, I think that's what I'm looking forward to.
PH, I'm going to give you the final word.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Nick Walker does after having that disappointing showing at the Olympia. I mean, with it being a 2-day comp here, he's got a lot of fans as well. So I'm eager to see it, because, we saw some pictures, but those pictures need to equate to what we see on stage. So I'm very, very excited. And also seeing Martin as well.
Yeah, no question about it. Well, we are loaded, and we have got a great show for you. Remember, coming up at the top of the hour, 7 o'clock, we'll go about 2.5 hours, do the same thing tomorrow night, and the champions will then be crowned as we bring the curtain up on the 38th Annual Arnold Sports Festival. It'll be a great show. Again, we hope you can join us here next year. If you're not here, why not? You should be here. Make your plans now for next year. Remember, it's always that first week of March where everyone comes out. You never know the weather's going to be like here in Columbus. It could be snowing, it could be raining, but we got great weather now here in the Buckeye State. So we are set to go. Hope you enjoy the show. We'll be with you the whole way. This is the 38th Annual Arnold Sports Festival.
Not every legend is a myth. Some are flesh and blood.
Here we have Steve Reed, Mr. America and Mr. World, 1948.
Reg Park is acclaimed the man with the best developed body in the world.
Some legends walk among us. But they aren't born. They're built. Legends are made from iron and sweat, mind and muscle, blood and vision, and victory.
I fear no man.
Legends are champions. They grow. They win. They conquer. There's a legend behind every legacy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we welcome international singer and songwriter Dr. Yvette Diva Williams to perform our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, brave.
All right, Columbus, Ohio, how is everybody doing tonight? I'd like to welcome everyone to day one finals of the 2026 Arnold Classic. And if you're a fan of bodybuilding, there's no better place to be than right here, right now. We'd like to start by welcoming everybody here at the Patel Grand Theater, here at the Greater Columbus Convention Center. We'd also like to welcome everybody watching worldwide on our free live stream. We'd like to start the evening by thanking our sponsors. Without them, none of this happens. We have Jim Reapers, our live stream sponsor, our Arnold Classic sponsor, Mutant, and our title sponsor, KSM 66 Ashwagandha. Again, the growth that you've seen of the Arnold Sports Festival over the years does not happen without those sponsors. So a huge thank you to our sponsors. We're going to be having finals this evening for 3 of our divisions, whom we saw at prejudging earlier on today. Our Fitness International division, our Wellness International division, as well as our Classic Physique division. We're also going to be seeing prejudging for our Men's Open Bodybuilding division, where here in 2026, we are going to be awarding the largest prize in bodybuilding history. The winner tomorrow night will be going home with $750,000. We're not going to waste any more time, folks. We are going to get right into our show this evening, kicking things off with a very highly anticipated Fitness International division. At this time, we are going to welcome to the stage our very first competitor. She is from Canada, placed 10th here in 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Abby Bolton.
Shows. I think everyone loves the costumes, the music, everything about this.
Yes, this is like spectacular. It's so good to watch. Like what they do on stage is just amazing. Being in great shape like they are and still being able to do, you know, like all this acrobacies.
How many people can do that?
Yeah, this is not easy to do.
Oh. So I guess the costume obviously is part of the routine, but you have to have a costume that you can do stuff like that in.
Yes, yes. It gotta be like a flexible fabric, right? Like something, because you are mandatory to do like high kicks and side splits in this category. So you have to be able to perform, you know, like whatever costume you choose to wear.
Abby Bolton comes to us by way of Ontario, Canada. This is a high-energy routine. Now, if she would have done this the whole time with that helmet on, that would have been pretty impressive, too.
Yes.
She's checking all the boxes, though, isn't she?
She is, yeah. She's doing the mandatories, and she's doing, of course, like the mandatories. When you say that, people that don't understand about this division think like it's 10 mandatory, but it's just 4 like a push-up of any type, and a high kick and a side split and a straighter.
Yeah, try to do that at home.
Yeah, not easy.
No.
No. Woo! Wow. Beautiful.
Thank you very much, Abby. Our next competitor is from Hoffman Estates, Illinois. She was runner-up at last year's Chattanooga Night of Champions. Please welcome to the stage, Danielle Chikalis.
I gotta be honest with you, I cheated.
Yeah.
I came and watched them warming up earlier, so I saw some of these costumes, some of these outfits, and knives is a big theme.
Lucky you. Yeah, I love like how they choose the song, and
Yes.
I love when they choose like a powerful song,
Yes.
like this one. The way it started, it brings the energy.
It's one thing to be able to do that, Angelica. It's another thing to do it and make it look easy.
Yeah, and they do make it look
Yeah.
easy, right? Yeah, one important thing about fitness is that they need to like not take breaks between skills. So that's why it looks so easy, because they need to do a skill and then keep flowing. It needs to flow. If you don't flow well, if you take like a lot of stops to do the skills, it can affect your scoring.
So the first two competitors both came out with swords. I think they're playing on the Conan. They're playing
Yes.
to Arnold. They're playing on the
Yes,
Conan theme.
Yes, they are. I love that.
I mean, flexibility at a next level.
Yeah, they all have to be very flexible here. And imagine like having like all the muscle and still being so flexible.
Wow.
Wow.
Danielle.
Thank you very much, Danielle. Our next competitor comes from from the United Kingdom. She is your defending Olympia champion, was runner-up here at the Fitness International in 2025. Please welcome to the stage, Michelle Freidua Mensa.
Yeah, Michelle did really well in the physique round. So let's see what she brings, like for her routine.
She's not wasting any time.
No. Wow. Wow.
And look at that back.
Amazing. That backflip, incredible.
And look who's front and center. The governor.
Yeah. How not to enjoy
Yes.
a category like this, right? It is a show. A little bit of unbalance here, there. Oh, I love
That's
that
unique,
one.
yeah.
Ooh.
Thank you very much,
Very
Michelle.
nice. Yeah.
Our next competitor comes to us from Russia. She is our 2025 Body B1 Pro Champion. Please welcome to the stage, Anna Fomina.
Yeah, Anna Fomina, her strong point is always the routine. So, yeah, she did well at the physique round, but not in the top center. So let's see if she can reverse that with her routine tonight.
How much is their own interpretation? How much do they work with a choreographer, someone to, kind of put it all together?
Many of them, they do it themselves, most of them have like gymnastics and cheerleader and dancing background, so they'll do it themselves. Like Anna, I know she has a coach, but I'm not sure, I think it's more like for the physique. I'm not sure if he helps her with the routine.
She has some interesting transitions.
Yeah.
And when it's unique like that, that makes us judges go, I've never seen that done.
Yeah. She brings a high level of difficulty, she's really like, her technique is very unique and very difficult.
Look at that.
Yeah, the things she can do is like, wow.
Look at this. Look at this.
I love this one. Wow. She's doing amazing with the routine. That can put her, like higher than what she placed in the physique round.
I'm mesmerized by her chrome hair.
Yes. She was brunette
Thank
yesterday.
you very much, Anna. Our next competitor comes to us from Atlanta, Georgia. She finished 8th here at the 2025 Fitness International Competition. Please welcome to the stage, Michelle Gales.
So Michelle Gales now of Atlanta, Georgia is on the clock. 2 minutes and 15 seconds of high intensity.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Those flips, amazing.
She's got a little Michael Jackson thing going on, doesn't she?
So fun. Yeah, I love when we can tell that they're having fun on stage.
Yeah.
Look, this is fun.
And when you look at her routine like that, are you thinking, oh, she's definitely got gymnastics or cheerleading background? You can tell.
Yes, I can tell. Yeah, definitely.
And she's throwing the moonwalk in? Come on.
Wow. Can tell like she can do like flips like nothing, like walking.
When you look at a routine like this, do you think, okay, she's missing something here, or she's missing something there, or it's just not as explosive, doesn't pop off the stage quite like some of the other acts?
Yeah, maybe a little bit more energy,
Okay.
more dynamic. But yeah, she's doing the mandatories really well.
Thank you very much, Michelle. Our next competitor comes to us from Shelby Township, Michigan. She is making her fitness international debut. Please welcome Stephanie Jones.
Yeah, Stephanie did well at the physique round. She was in the top 5 call out. Let's see what she brings for the. Let's see what she brings for the routine.
How many times do you think she's done this routine in preparation for this moment?
Oh, so many times, so many times. Like just every day, like probably more than 3 times. So imagine. It's not easy. This division is really like, they're really, really athletes.
2 minutes and 15 seconds, all out.
Wow, a lot of balance there. Wow, I love it.
Thank you very much, Stephanie. Our next competitor comes to us from Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. She is your 2025 Showdown of Champions Pro winner. Please welcome to the stage, Allison Dominguez Kramer.
Yeah, Alison was in that top 2 spot this morning at the physique round. She struggles a little more at the routine. Let's see if she have improved at that. Whoa.
Starts off with a nice pass.
Very impressive. Also. She's bringing a lot of more energy. I really like she have improved her routine.
Showing off her flexibility.
Ooh.
There you go.
Wow, very good.
Thank
That
you
was
very much,
really good
Allison.
to watch.
Our next competitor comes to us from Slovakia, making her fitness international debut. Please welcome to the stage, Michaela Pavleova.
As Michaela makes her way out there, we want to thank our sponsors, Jim Reapers, presenting sponsor of the live stream, Mutant, presenting sponsor of the Classic, and KSM, our title sponsor.
Michaela is a beautiful competitor. She's more like to the soft side, you know, when it comes to the physique round.
Right.
But she really stands out in the routine round, so.
Well, she comes to us from Slovakia, but she's throwing some Cuban.
Yes. I would say caliente.
Yes. Definitely Cuban caliente influence.
Wow, and I love her suit. I think the fringe gives like some movement.
It just kind of accentuates all the movement she has, and she's got a lot of movement going on.
Yeah, her routine flows really well. So that's really important. And the face expressions, you see, like the good energy she's bringing.
Having fun.
Yeah, she's having a lot of fun. Wow.
2 minutes and 15 seconds, in case you were wondering.
Thank you very much, Michaela. Our next competitor comes to us from Austin, Texas. She finished 4th at last year's Fitness International. Please welcome to the stage, Amber Steffen.
This is one of the athletes we highlighted.
Yeah, she's known for having like a very energetic and dynamic performance. And she told me yesterday that it's even more energetic. So let's see. Wow.
Good heavens.
Wow. She was not lying. We can tell, like the energy is there.
She is in a constant state of movement and twisting and flipping.
Yeah, and in a very good speed. Whoa. So she's another one that didn't do like the top call outs for the physique round, but when she comes to the stage to the routine, it's so amazing.
This is where she shines.
Yeah, that's where she shines. And remembering that the routine is two-thirds of the judging. The physique round is just 1/3, so it can change completely from the prejudging for the finals.
She didn't waste much time.
Yes, feels like she could keep going for 10 more minutes.
Thank you very much, Amber. Our next competitor comes to us from Las Vegas, Nevada. She is also making her Fitness International debut. Please welcome to the stage, Janine Renee Tadeo.
Yeah, Janine also was in the top call out for the physique round.
A lot of rookies, and they don't seem to have any early jitters.
Yes, no.
Stepping
They
up.
really, yeah. Like when you come for the first time too, it's like you have, you know, not big expectations. So that brings less pressure.
Yep.
She lost the balance there a little bit, but she did great. Wow. Look at that push-up.
Wow.
Amazing. Wow. She's doing some unique things.
Very dramatic music.
Yes, I like the song.
Yes.
Very powerful.
Whew.
Oh, very good. She did well.
Thank you very much, Janine. Our next competitor comes to us from Canada. She finished third here in 2025. Please welcome to the stage, Tamara Van.
Yeah, Tamara, she was in the top 3 for the physique round.
Notice the T-shirt.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Playing to the boss.
I'm sure he's really happy. She's waiting for her music.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They got to cue up the right music.
Yes.
Little bonus warm-up.
Yes. She did it so well. She made it look like part of
Yes.
her routine. I love it. A good warm-up. Let the nerves come out.
It's the T-shirt. He's well.
Yes, Arnold is having fun. Woo. Wow. Yeah, I spoke to her yesterday and she said before she comes on stage, she'll listen to songs and think about her daughter.
Okay.
Her daughter also dance, and she say, my daughter is always having fun, right? She's a kid. They're always having fun on stage when they dance. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a lot of fun. And we can tell she's having fun.
I love her mix. The music mix is solid.
Yes.
Channeling her 80s.
Yeah.
This is music that was really popular before you were born. So I just want to give you a cue.
But I know this song.
You know this song. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. David Bay getting it up close and personal.
Wow. Yeah, and she's doing all of that, and she had the injury in her hamstring that we were talking about. So we cannot even tell.
That was pretty good.
I love it.
Thank you very much, Tamara.
So fun.
And for our final routine of the evening, she comes to us from Canada, making her Fitness International debut. Please welcome to the stage, Jessica Ann Zare.
Jessica did really well at the physique round this morning. She was around like top 6. So let's see how she
What would you
proved
rather
herself.
do? Would you rather be first or last?
First.
You'd rather go first.
Oh, go first?
Go
like
first or last. Oh, no, not
okay.
me.
I thought it was like first place or last place. Don't make me choose.
Would you rather
between
go
those.
first or go last?
I think I like to go last. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
I
what a
think like
two-time
going-
Arnold Olympic champion says. Angelica Teixeira wants to go last. There you go.
Yeah, the champion always go last, right? So, yeah.
Leave the judges with something to think about.
Something to think about, yeah.
I love the personal interpretation. You know, we see some that were just so high energy, but hers is a little more, I don't say dramatic,
Yeah.
but the poses and the things are just impactful.
Yeah, impactful, yeah. You can see the face expressions, yeah.
I couldn't tell if that mask was is it a Terminator thing or is it, okay.
A monster.
All right, thank you
Wow,
very
that's
much,
fun.
Jessica. And that is going to conclude our Fitness International routines for the evening. We will see our ladies back a little bit later on for our awards presentation. And with that, we are going to move on to our next division, our Wellness division. This is our 5th year of having the Wellness International here at the Arnold Sports Festival. And we are going to get right into our individual presentations. Welcoming to the stage our first competitor. She is from the Dominican Republic, placed 3rd here last year in Columbus. Please welcome to the stage, Elisa Alcantara.
Yeah, Elisa was in the top call out this morning.
And you notice what color she's wearing?
Red. It's a wellness thing.
All right, what stands out to you as she comes out? What do you notice right away? Like, wow.
Wow, her quads is so round. Look the roundness of her legs. Like everything's super round.
She only talked a little bit, but I couldn't really hear her.
And the waist is super small.
No, it wasn't right now. Just if I could get turned up a little bit.
She takes her time, doesn't she, and really commands the
She takes
stage.
her time. She has really good stage presence. Like she knows she's good. Like she sends that message, like, "Hey, I'm here to win." Her glutes is really nice and full. And for wellness, the judges are looking for symmetry between the glutes and the quads.
Okay.
So you cannot have like a lot of development in the glutes and lack development in the quads. There has to be some symmetry between the glutes and the quads. Yeah, she has all the symmetry. Amazing, amazing physique.
As we have jumped into the wellness category, this is Elisa Alcantara out of the Dominican Republic. Placed 3rd last year here at the Arnold.
Thank you very much, Elisa. Our next competitor comes to us from Detroit, Michigan. She finished 5th here in 2023. Please welcome to the stage, Marissa Andrew.
Yeah, she has great stage presence, Marissa.
But different than what we just saw. There's just a different pace to it, it seems like.
Yes, yes. You see that when she looks to the side, and yeah, that's really good, like for getting the judge's attention.
So this is a 90-second routine. And I'll ask you the same thing I asked you during fitness. How often do they go through this routine each day?
They'll go like every day, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's very important to practice every day. So when you come to the stage, you really nail the routine. Like for wellness, the stage presence, the posing, it counts a lot of points. So you need to be able to really own the stage.
Do you have a pretty good idea of how long you should hold each pose? Like when she gets to here, she locks in.
It's 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Is kind of the standard rule.
Yes.
Okay. Any longer than that, you're just showing off?
No, it just looks like you forgot the next move. Like,
Thank you very much,
hold
Marissa.
on, think about the next move here.
Yes.
Our next competitor comes to us from Mexico. She was the 2025 Arnold Classic Amateur overall winner, and she's making her Wellness International debut here tonight. Please welcome Malaysia Yerep Benitez Milan.
So Leisha, a rookie,
So, yeah.
comes in.
Yeah, I like her stage presence, like, you know, like watching her this morning, like you see like how she looks, and it's very sexy and confident. Yeah, she's a rookie. She has amazing physique, but we can tell that she, you know, like that she's getting started, and she needs to develop a little bit more, you know, like the muscle maturity.
Okay.
A little bit more glutes, a little bit more quads, but a lot of potential.
But not a terrible first impression.
Oh no, no, she's beautiful. She actually looks a little bit fuller here tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes athletes are a little afraid to overdo it, you know, like for prejudging. Like, I don't know if I should, you know, like carb up that much. And then after they see, you know, what they bring to prejudging, that's when they're going to be, you know what, let's work on being a little fuller for finals. And you can really feel out
Thank
like
you very
really
much, Lisa.
nice. She did feel out
Our next
more
competitor
for
comes to
finals.
us from Houston, Texas. She was your 2025 Mr. Big Evolution Portugal Pro winner. Please welcome Alexis Drury.
Yeah, she was the one that surprised me this morning.
And what was it that surprised you?
Yeah, she got top call out, and
Okay.
she was, you know, like, she came in like with that roundness that I told you, you know, when the quads is really like round. Everything's very round, and
Great definition, especially in her abs.
yes, and that pose is really nice for her. And it's different the way she turns all the way to the back. We usually, you know, like the competitors usually take a little stop there, and she goes all the way. Yeah, when they do their walk, the judges are looking for fullness in the glutes. If the glutes will drop, and if they, you know, gonna
Right.
jiggle and move.
She has great stage presence, doesn't
Yes,
she?
yes, she does, definitely.
Thank you very much, Alexis. Our next competitor comes to us by way of Brazil. She finished third here in Columbus last year. Please welcome to the stage, Hayani Fogal.
Yeah, here comes Rayane. She's one of the top competitors in the world today, and representing Brazil really well. I'm gonna talk a little bit for my Brazilian people.
Go Portuguese, go.
Gente, aqui temos a Rayane, que tá incrível, né? Sei que a torcida aí no Brasil deve estar em peso. E ela trouxe um físico incrível, impressionou os juízes, impressionou a todos que estavam assistindo.
I'm going to go ahead and let you translate because I don't want to mess it
Yeah,
up.
I thought you were gonna translate. So we have Rayane Fogal. She looked amazing, like representing Brazil really well. Like this morning, she was like top 2. Like it's between her and Elisa Alcantara. So she has the roundness,
She
like
got the
very
red memo.
Yeah, she had the red. Yeah, they all tried other colors, but it seems like that they do better when they wear red. So it's an interesting thing about the red and wellness. Yeah, the glutes, you see like the tying.
Mm-hmm.
It's really deep. Like she has a lot of definition there. And her feedback before was she was like just get a little bit less muscular in the upper body, and she have done the homework. She's coming back like less muscular in the upper body.
So they wanted her to lean out.
Yeah, to lean out, to look smaller in the upper body. Yeah, amazing presentation by Brian.
Thank you very much, Anna. Our next competitor comes to us from Canada. She was your 2023 Wellness International Champion. Please welcome to the stage, Cassandra Gillis.
So a past champion coming out last year, finishing in 4th place from British Columbia.
She's beautiful.
She's very statuesque, isn't she?
Yes,
just the way when she comes out.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yes.
Tattoos, good or bad? Or it depends?
It depends. It depends. Like I would say, like if you're competing, you think about getting a tattoo, be very specific where you're gonna put it. Otherwise, you're gonna have to try to cover with tanning, you know, makeup. But we seem to like some, you know, like many competitors doing well with tattoos. You don't wanna have it like right on your stomach or you know, like on your legs, on your quads. But yeah, like for her, it did not hurt her.
Our next competitor comes to us from Brazil. She is making her Wellness International debut. Please welcome to the stage, Camille Luce.
Yeah, Camille was my dark horse, my wild card. She is beautiful. She looks so beautiful. She's very feminine, very curvy.
She has a little slower pace, doesn't she, as she presents?
Yes, and that brings confidence.
Yeah.
That shows confidence. Like usually when you're nervous, you tend to rush.
Slow turns.
Yes.
Now, how do you like her symmetry and balance?
Yeah, she improved it. Actually, she improved it a lot. Like her symmetry in the lower body. Like her glutes are much more developed than, you know, like last time I saw her. And I know that was the feedback, so I was expecting her to place a little higher in the prejudging. So all I can think is maybe because, you know, like as she improved her lower body, she also improved her upper body. And they don't want to see a lot of development in the upper body.
For these athletes, is it leg day one day, or is it the full body every day?
No, it's usually like for wellness, it would be like a glute day, like 3 times, like 2 and 1 leg day, and 2 upper body days.
Thank you very much, Camille. Our next competitor comes to us from Miami Beach, Florida. She finished 10th here in 2024. Please welcome to the stage, Giselle Machado.
And Giselle looks really good on red too. Something about the blonde and the red that goes really well. She was brought to the top 6, top 7 call out this morning, but and then they moved her out. So let's see how she does here tonight.
Is it obvious to you when they come out who's going to get the callbacks, who's going to get placed top 3? Is it just that clear?
Yes, yes. In the top 3 is really clear, like who really stands out. But and then after that, it gets, you know, like it's details.
Is she straight up from Miami, or is she originally from Brazil?
She's from Brazil.
She's originally from Brazil.
She's living here now. She's living in U.S.
Yep.
She's She's very confident. She takes her time. Very good stage presence.
Thank you very much, Giselle. Our next competitor also comes to us from Brazil, making her Wellness International debut. Please welcome to the stage, Rayeli Pereira Diaz.
I got to ask you a geography question. Where's Boa Vista?
Boa Vista?
Yeah.
Boa Vista is more like northeast of Brazil. Yeah. Slowing down. Yeah. She also has very beautiful shape, very round, and she's a rising star. So let's see how she does here.
I think Arnold's admiring her quads.
Yeah. Oh, yes. The whole shape, I think the wellness division is one of the favorites for everyone to watch because it's just so impressive that they can develop, you know, like the lower body.
Thank you very much,
muscle.
Rayeli. Our next competitor also comes to us by way of Brazil and is also making her Wellness International debut. Please welcome to the stage, Valkyria Teles Lopez.
Yeah, Valkyria was in the top call-out too, not top 2, but probably top 3 or top 4.
Another Brazilian making her debut. The word is out. The
Yes.
Brazilians are coming.
The Brazilians are coming. Wellness is the Brazilian division, but we have some competitors that are giving them some trouble, you know, giving the Brazilians some trouble. So it's being like worldwide, like how the wellness division evolved, and like now everywhere in the world they're doing amazing.
Right.
Yeah, very small waist. You see, like I love like how her waist looks so small, and everything else looks so round. Yeah, great glutes and great symmetry with the quads.
So good balance.
Good balance. And her upper body, you see, is very feminine. It's not overdeveloped. She's not rushing. She's like, look at me. I look good. Look at me.
Still so impressed how easy they make walking in those heels.
Yeah, it's not easy, and even more because you know the judges are judging your walk. They are judging your glutes. Will the glutes move? Will, you know, if she shakes while she's walking, like there's, you know, a score down. So, and she did walk twice, so she's very confident.
Not expecting the governor to give up his front row seats down there to come up here and be with us. So
No,
we
not
might
right
see him
now.
later in the show.
Yes, yes, I think so too.
Thank you very much, Valkyria. Our next competitor comes to us from Greece, making her Wellness International debut. Please welcome Danai Theodoropoulos.
She got first call out this morning too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She did. From
Our
Greece.
lone competitor from Greece, yeah.
Yeah. You see how wellness is evolving to other countries, and amazing. Yeah, she got long insertions for her glutes. It's very long insertions.
Thank you very much, Dana. And our final competitor of the evening in our Wellness International competition comes to us also from Brazil, also making her Wellness International debut. Please welcome to the stage, Isamara Santos.
So Isamara, one of the 6 different Brazilian competitors we've seen come out tonight, many of them wearing red.
You see?
They know what they're doing.
They know, yeah. The Brazilians already know that the red, is, like really pops on stage for wellness. Yeah, she looked really good. She have improved it a lot from other shows. So sometimes it's all, that's what it's all about for a competitor. Like being proud on stage, knowing that she have improved and, like getting better every show.
Right. So she is the final competitor here in wellness. So that's fitness and wellness that have taken the stage. And of course, we've got classic physique, Arnold Classic still to come on tonight's show. All right, Angelica, your overall impression of wellness, what do you think?
I think it's, oh my
Thank
God.
you very much, Isamara.
It's an amazing,
And once again, that is going to
division.
conclude our individual presentations.
The way they doing, they keep very
At
feminine,
this time,
very
we are going to be
round,
bringing all of
and
our
I love
ladies
what they
out for
brought
our
him to the
confirmation
stage tonight.
round of scoring.
So all the ladies will come back out on the stage. Just to remind the judges, the who, what,
And at
when,
this
where,
time,
and
I'm
I.
going to turn the mic over to our head judge, NPC and IFBB Pro League Vice President, Mr. Tyler Mannion.
And this is the nervous time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the tough time for competitor, and the competitors is when you're really being judged. Like at least 70% of the judging happens during comparison.
6, Cassandra. 7, Camille. 8, Giselle. 12, Isamara.
So there they have like the second call out come
Okay.
first, and they're gonna compare them.
Six and 3, switch please. 8 and 2, switch please. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Face front. Face the back. Walk 4 steps to the screen. Face front and walk back. Thank you, ladies. Back to the diagonal, please. Alexis. 9, Rayali. 10, Valkyria. 11, Deny. Four and 9, switch please. Right next to each other. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Face front. Face the back. Walk 4 steps towards the screen. Face front and walk back. Thank you, ladies. Back to the diagonal, please. Number 1, Elisa, and 5, Hayani. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Face front. Face the back. Walk 4 steps towards the screen. Face front and walk back. Thank you, ladies. Back to the diagonal, please. Back to you, David.
All right, thank you very much, Tyler. How about another big round of applause for all of our Wellness International competitors? We're going to see these ladies back a little bit later on in the evening for our awards presentations. We're going to be moving on to our next division right away. We got some classic physique fans in the house. Make some noise tonight. Those of you who were at prejudging saw a pretty epic battle between some of the best athletes in the world. We are going to bring them right out. Our first competitor comes to us from Iran, making his Arnold Classic debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vahid Badpay.
So my thanks to Angelica Teixeira joining me for fitness and wellness. We'll give her a little bit of a break as we bring back on Nick Miller and Phil Heath as we get the classic physique underway. And we'll start things off with Vahid Badpay. Nick, I'll let you have the first crack at this one. What do you like? What do you see?
My first impression is really good condition.
So this is a 2-minute routine. I gotta imagine, Phil, that this goes fast, but it's also a grind.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're not just posing like, let's say, your arms. You're posing everything from the, the ankles on up, right?
Yeah.
So you got to make sure that you're doing it in a very good, smooth motion while squeezing every fiber you have.
So you've got Arnold Classic, which is coming up still, and then you have Classic Physique. For the untrained eye, Nick, explain to the difference.
Classic Physique has a little bit more focus on aesthetics over size, whereas the Arnold Classic is the big boys. It's the heavyweights. Classic Physique is limited by height and weight, and that's what kind of keeps them in line.
What I'm seeing right now is that he's actually being very smooth with this routine. He's not moving too fast, and he's allowing the fans, along with those judges, a view of everything that he's trying to hit. Like right now, like he's hitting that bicep, you can actually see it, and the quads are striated. He came through with a really good package, I think.
What do you think his strongest pose is?
This one, probably this one right here.
Yeah, I like that front lats.
Yeah, full chest, and you can see his lats. The lats from the front are actually very thick.
Oh, he's going to throw an Arnold, isn't he?
And that's a hard, very hard pose to do.
What do you think about the lower body here, Phil?
I mean, there's definitely something he could work on as far as outer sweep is concerned, and the calves need to come up a little bit as well. But look, this is his debut, so he should be proud with this showing.
Our next competitor comes to us from Spain, also making his Arnold Classic debut. Please welcome to the stage, Kim Angel.
Now, Kim Angel actually won more shows in 2025 than any other Classic Physique competitor.
So he's on a bit of a roll. Phil, should I be more impressed when I see an athlete coming from a country that we don't see much from, or we don't see many competitors from? It's not like a Brazil or USA, Spain. So does that tell you, hey, this guy is doing a lot on his own without a lot of support?
Absolutely, because in this division, it's I would say that this is still a new division, right? And for him to come from Spain and have to make that travel, is very difficult. So, I'm excited to see how he places here because, last year's Olympia, he placed 16th, but he did have a really good year.
He was in the first call out of prejudging.
Really good arms.
Great music, right?
Yeah. And these are strong poses for him. I guess if I was to give a critique, I truly believe that he needs to get a little bit more glute and hamstring work going on. He can show a lot more detail there. But we're nitpicking at this point. He's really full up top.
But that finish.
All right, thank you very much, Kim. Our next competitor comes to us from Australia, making his Arnold Classic debut. Please welcome to the stage, Ethan Gohari.
Another guy making his Arnold Classic debut.
Yeah, another country we don't see a lot of competitors from, but there is the Arnold that takes place down in Australia as well as the UK. When they come out in the first 15 seconds, Nick Miller, is there something that jumps out to you where you look for immediately, or is there something you just notice?
No, the first thing I notice on him, he's got some great shoulders. His condition looks pretty good. I'm not super familiar with Ethan, but for his Arnold Classic debut, he looks pretty good.
And as you guys can see, I mean, these are, you know, when you're hitting these transitions into these poses and you're spinning around and all that, it's very, very tough for these guys because they weigh a lot, you know, for their height. It's not like fitness where they're, you know, tumbling all the time.
Right.
You know, they're not used to that. So
Right,
when
right.
you try to incorporate these things, you know, it does take, you know, a little bit more effort on you.
Are you trying to call for a new division?
No, I'm
Classic
not.
physique fitness combining and
No,
see
I
these
am
guys
not.
could do a routine?
No, I
Did you
want
guys
these
catch any of that fitness? Did you please watch some of that?
Yeah, we caught it, of course.
Pretty good show, right?
Awesome. And for Ethan, I mean, he just needs to work on those hamstrings, get more depth in them, but also a little bit more width because he has some flair to his, you know, outer sweep. That front relax is actually pretty good. I like to see like a different type of most muscular with him.
Thank
like
you very
more of a
much,
crab.
Ethan. Our next competitor comes to us from Mexico, also making his Arnold Classic debut. Please welcome to the stage, Jorge Herrera.
So the international theme continues here in the classic physique. Yeah, Jorge's got some shoulders, Phil.
Definitely got some shoulders, and I'm looking at these quads as well. I mean,
Yeah.
they are full, and this pose is very tough to do. You look at the separation in the quads in this pose. I mean, he's definitely done his homework.
You know what I love about this, Nick, as you look at him going through this routine, he looks so calm. I mean, he's not straining. He just looks like walking the park.
And he's a guy that not a lot of people were talking about going into the show. I think he looks really impressive here.
The governor likes it.
Oh, yeah. He's in shape. Look at that back. Christmas is here. Look at that.
Snap.
Best back so far, in my opinion. A lot of detail in that chest, that left pec when he flexes. Man, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's a great pose for him.
Phil, do you think he's maybe one of the most conditioned guys we've seen so far?
Oh, yeah. I would definitely say that from top to bottom. I mean, he's not really missing anything.
Yeah.
Good calves, great quads.
His presentation's been smooth. I mean,
Yeah.
just
You could tell he had a really good offseason. It seems to me that he took 25 off, and it definitely paid off. Nice.
well done, Jorge.
He did a good
Thank
job.
you very much, Jorge. Our next competitor comes to us from Sierra Leone. Making his Arnold Classic debut, please welcome to the stage, Paul Canu.
I think Paul was really impressive at prejudging. He's one of the smaller guys in this lineup, but really embodies what classic physique is all about. I think he was a bit tighter at prejudging.
Let's see if he can tighten up during this routine. Delts are banging.
Thank you very much, Paul. Our next competitor comes to us from Italy, making his Arnold Classic debut as well. Please welcome to the stage, Andrea Memoli.
Now, Andrea is an interesting one here because at the Olympia, he was actually supposed to be in a really good call-out, but he didn't hear his name called, so he ended up placing last.
Another athlete making his debut on the big stage here in Columbus.
Well, he's making it count today. Look at those hamstrings. Look how quartered they are right there.
Yeah, his side leg is crazy. Now, he was also in the first call-out at prejudging, so he could be fighting for a top 3 spot here.
That's a really good shot.
And just 4 athletes to go after Andrea.
I think with a little bit more back development, especially in those lower lats, he's conditioned, but just a little bit more, he'd be a little bit more dangerous, I think. But this is good.
He's got really good arms.
Mm-hmm.
He's hitting a lot of Lee Labrada's trademark poses.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Andrea.
Kind of had a little Bob Paris going on for a second, too.
Our next competitor comes to us from Brazil. He was your 2025 Texas Pro champion. Please welcome to the stage, Mateus Menegate.
As Mateus makes his way out there, I want to thank our sponsors, Gym Reapers, Mutant, and KSM for supporting the Arnold. How about that?
Yeah, you know you're doing something right when you got the yoke taking a selfie with you.
You got the governor out of his seat.
And he knows it. If I'm him, I'm going right up to Arnold and I'm hitting that most muscular right in front of him.
He looks great. He's battling with Wesley for sure.
There you go. How cool is that?
That's a pretty, someone's going to get a great shot. Is he live streaming?
The crowd's enjoying it.
He's been the most animated by far, wouldn't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, he got the governor out of his seat.
He's got the Chris Bumstead mustache going.
There you go.
Oof. Hey, you see how those lats opened up?
Great V taper.
Very good taper. Good job.
And Mateus.
Thank you very much, Mateus. Our next competitor comes to us from El Monte, California, making his Arnold Classic debut. Please welcome to the stage, Phil New.
This guy's legs are crazy.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
You're not kidding. I was going to say, Nick, dead on that one.
Look at those hamstrings, how they kind of rest up against his glute when he hit that pose.
Yeah, you look at his left hamstring right there. I mean, it's just poking out.
Crazy.
They call it a hamstring bicep for a reason. Like, that is huge.
He's got legs like a track cyclist. Look at this.
Look how corded that right hamstring is.
Yeah.
A lot of good separation there.
Now he's going to flash those legs.
There you go. There you go. Finally a most muscular. I love it. I love it.
I think he looks quite a bit drier here than he did at the
Thank you very
prejudge.
much, Phil.
We should get a pretty good reception in this next athlete.
From Columbus, Ohio. He was your 2025 Arnold Classic Amateur Pro Card winner, making his Arnold Classic debut. Please welcome to the stage, Sam Sulek.
Loudest reaction of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And he got Arnold up. You wonder how many Arnold Classics Sam Sulek came to as a youngster.
Probably quite a few if he's from Ohio. That Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's in. I would say his quads improved since last time we saw him.
Since the amateur?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we just got to see a little less thigh gap, a little bit more, like more, quad development, hamstring development. But so far, he's milking it, man. The crowd loves it.
And thank you, Sam. And rounding off our individual presentations, he was your 2024 Classic Physique Champion here in Ohio. He is from the Netherlands. Please welcome to the stage, Wesley Vissers.
I don't know, Nick. He might have got just as many cheers. And rightfully so. Look how big this guy is. And we're talking about Classic?
Oh.
delts.
Just look at the width of his upper body in this pose.
Yeah. I usually don't say this, but this is pretty much game over right now. Like, we just got to watch and appreciate the hard work. He's been through some adversity. Look at that bicep.
He's got a full doppelganger. You know who his doppelganger is?
Who's that?
Blake Griffin in the NBA.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
What do you think?
You can pull that off. It's the tan.
I think it's the haircut. The whole. I mean, look at this.
I think even if Mike Sommerfeld had been here, he'd have a hard time with this.
Yeah, this is a different Wesley we're seeing. There we go. There we go.
Bit of a showstopper.
And when you're a big man and you got those big old arms, man, you got to show it. Like, you got to just keep going. Look at that.
Whew. He had me at the nickname, the Dutch Oak.
His arms look like Arnold's, you know.
Thank you very much, Wesley. And that is going to conclude our individual routines. At this time, we are going to welcome our gentlemen back out on stage for our confirmation round of scoring.
All right.
And once again, I'm going to turn the mic over to our head judge, Mr. Tyler Mannion.
They're going to bring top 3 or top 4 right now, you think? Or are they going to go to the bottom half?
Maybe the bottom half.
Yeah.
You know who's not going to be in the bottom half?
In numerical order, competitor 1,
Wesley
Fahim.
Vissers.
3, Ethan. 4, Jorge. 5, Paul. 8, Phil. And 9, Sam.
So Sam looks to be in the bottom half.
This is where Sam has to move over just a little bit on to his right, our left.
Ethan and Phil switch.
From the front, Sam doesn't look bad next to these guys.
Gentlemen, front double bicep.
The young man from Sierra Leone on the right, he's got some serious legs.
Yes.
Side chest.
At least in this lineup, he looks a little bit more conditioned than when he did by himself, I think.
Back double bicep. Abdominals and thighs. Your favorite classic pose. Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line, please. Competitor 2, Kim. 6, Andrea. 7, Maheus. And 10, Wesley.
So this is your top half?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Wesley and Andrea, switch, please.
2 tall guys in the middle. What do you think? This is 1 and 2?
Oh, yeah.
Front double bicep.
I think Andrea is getting a little bit outsized here in this call out.
Side chest. Back double bicep. Abdominals and thighs. Your favorite classic pose. Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line.
That twisting
This
front
concludes our
double is tough to
confirmation
beat,
round.
man.
Yeah.
Back to you, David.
All right, DJ, how about you hit us with some pose down music? Gentlemen, pose down.
Whomever you are, like, that's going against Wesley right now, you got to impose your will on him. You know, although I think that he is a clear-cut winner right now, you can't back off. Because you might think you're second, but you might end up third by taking it easy. So if you're a Sam Sulek, you want to get in the middle of these two big guys, you know, with Mateus and the Dutch Oak. Because, Nick, they're going to see the pictures, you know, later on.
Right.
You need to understand, like, how you're going to compete the next go-round.
And Sam's all the way off to the side.
Yeah, you gotta mix it up, man.
He's
way out of there. Get back in that frame. There you go.
I kind of noticed that at prejudging too. His posing was a little bit awkward.
Mm-hmm. And it could be nerves, but at the same time, like, this is where you have fun.
All right, how about one more big round of applause for all of our classic physique competitors.
So, Phil, are we on the same page? Wesley is pretty much taking this one?
Yeah, without a doubt. That's probably
we're going to be seeing these gentlemen back
Yeah.
a little bit later on in the evening for our awards presentation, as well as our presentation for our Best Poser Award. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your 2026 Classic Physique class here at the Arnold Classic. Fantastic job, gentlemen. But before we get to any kind of awards, we have one more order of business, and that is our prejudging for our men's open bodybuilding with $750,000 on the line. The biggest purse in bodybuilding history. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right to it. Our first competitor is from Brazil. He finished third here in 2024. Please welcome to the stage, Rafael Brandao.
And we haven't seen Rafael in quite some time.
He looks a bit bigger than the last time we've seen him.
Oh, for sure. But this is where it's told right here, you know, like the back double bicep, we got to see the glutes and hamstrings. Is little, not as crisp, you know, as he is on the side and from the rear.
What would it take for Wesley Vissers to make the jump into the Classic?
Legs, for sure. And lower lat development. I mean, he's got it, but he's got to, you know, hammer those legs like nonstop.
And coming up next from Iran, he is your 2024 Arnold Classic champion. Please welcome Hadi Chupin.
Here we go.
He's always going to come in amped up, ready to rock and roll. Oh, man.
You weren't kidding about the legs. Whew.
Phil, how do you think this compares to his Olympia look?
I'd say fresh out of the gate, I mean, he's a lot tighter than he was at the Olympia. Prejudging, you know, like, well, prejudging last year at Olympia, he was a little off.
Yeah.
Then he got better as the time went on. But here it's like all gas, no brakes on this one. And that's a killer shot right there. And normally you want to pace yourself during this round, but not Hottie, man. Like, he's like, I am here to
coming
win.
up next, he was your Mr. Olympia in 2019, a two-time Arnold Classic champion. Please welcome to the stage, from Nashville, Tennessee, Brandon Curry.
You talk about arms. Look at Brandon Curry's arms.
Yep. He's one of the guys at the Olympia I felt like could have placed a bit higher.
Yes, definitely agree with that. I always feel like sometimes he gets overlooked at the Olympia, you know, and that's why, you know, coming here at the Arnold, you can get some payback maybe.
It was 4 years ago, Phil, when he won in 2022 here. How is he different?
You know, initial thoughts you're thinking like, okay, as you get older, are the legs going to fade? He's been able to hold, and his conditioning, especially from the side and the rear, are pretty good. I think
Thank you very much, Brandon.
Once we were able to see
Coming
him
up next
compare
from
to
Houston, Texas, making his Arnold Classic debut, please welcome to the stage, Martin Fitzwater.
All right, this is the guy we talked about, Nick, and he's not really going to surprise anyone. He is certainly on the radar.
You can already see the cross striations in his quads just walking out.
Alongside 7-time Mr. Olympia Phil Heath and Nick Miller, the host of Nick's Strength and Power. I'm Todd Harris. Glad to have you with us here in Columbus. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We've got to thank our sponsors, Gym Reapers, Mutant, and KSM, for making this all possible. All right, Phil, you have to do the toughest thing. Is if you were going to criticize or make some constructive criticism, what would you say?
You know, I really want to see him hit a couple more back shots because I felt like I wasn't sure if it was a conditioning thing or him just not flexing.
Classic debut. Please welcome to the stage, Mohamed Foda.
Foda actually looks bigger than what I thought he was going to come in at. Yeah.
Now, leading up into the show, he had some of the most impressive updates on social media, and I think he's delivering a bit here.
Do you find most of these guys get more active on social or less, Nick, as it gets closer to showtime?
Well, for this year's Arnold Classic, it seems to be less. A lot of the top 4, top 5 guys haven't posted anything in the last 2 weeks.
His back came up for sure.
And I think the way that he hits that back double looks like he improved the way that he poses a bit.
So is that coaching or is that development?
A little bit of both. I think you got to look over the game film and then make adjustments. He definitely came in fuller at this show, for sure.
All right, thank you very much, Mohamed. And coming up next, also from Egypt, finished the 9th here in 2021, welcoming back to the stage, Hassan Mostafa.
Now, you want to see some beef? I would say that he has like heavy quads. Like his quads just look heavy.
He looks like he's really pulled in his midsection a bit here.
You talk about his quads, Phil, and in him not being as tall as some of the other competitors, just coming in at 5'7". Is that a benefit for him?
You know, it is when you're in shape.
It's almost like it accentuates his...
Yeah. The only knock I have on him is that, you know, with that size, you got to come in, you know, a little bit more conditioned. You know, it shows that he's saying, 260 pounds?
260.
I think if he probably came down to that 250, 252 range, we might see a little bit more detail from the glutes and the hamstrings.
Thank you very much, Hassan. Our next competitor comes to us from Dubai. He finished third here in 2023. Please welcome to the stage, Andrew Jack.
A fan favorite.
Oh, yeah.
2025, he achieved his highest Olympia placing to date. Many fans felt he should have won that show. Let's see if he can win his first Arnold Classic.
That front relax is mean. And the X frame right here, look at that. Full chest. Now the side shots has always been like my critique on him.
You mean the way he hits the post?
Yeah,
side?
because he's so tall. He needs to sit down on those glutes and hamstrings a little bit.
That's impressive.
Especially being as tall as he is.
Yeah, 6'2". Do you think it helps he comes in at 6'2", 300, comes right on the heels of someone that's 5'7", 260?
I think so. I mean,
more striking?
Oh, absolutely, especially from the front. Tight waist. I like to see him use his width a lot more on the
thank you very much, Andrew. Our next competitor comes to us from Pine Hill, New Jersey. He was your 2021 Arnold Classic champion. Let's welcome back to the stage, Nick Walker.
Definitely improved from last year's Olympia.
Oh, absolutely.
Big time. This is what we needed to see at the Olympia, but he brought it to Columbus, and I'm very, very happy for him.
This is
Hamstrings,
a lot more like Pittsburgh.
Yes. Hamstrings, glutes, calves, best back right there. Look at that. And he knows it. Striated triceps in the back double by. Keeping the waist tight on those side shots.
Yep.
Hey, man, he's fighting for the top spot.
Now, between him and Andrew Jack, who have you been more impressed by so far?
Probably Nick, to be honest. I mean, he seems more polished. It looks like there's no bloat on him right now. You know, like at the Olympia, that's what we saw.
I think his
Thank you
quads
very much,
look so
Nick.
much better.
Yeah. Let's see if he can
Our
hold
next
it.
competitors are from Clifton, New Jersey. Your 2024 Big Man Pain Sprain Pro champion. Please welcome to the stage, Akeem Williams.
A lot of density on Akeem Williams. You'll be able to see it in his quads. When he flexes those quads, you'll see from his hip on down how in shape he is.
What do you think he's missing, Phil? I mean, he's been hovering around 5, 6, 7 for the last 6 or 7 years.
I mean, he's kind of a mass monster, and you know, from the front and right here from the side, you'll see some good shots, but he needs more striations in his shoulders. I definitely feel like from the rear, like it's hit or miss, but he needs like more lower lat development, in my opinion. I see how high the lats are. He can, if he had a little bit lower lats. But look, we're nitpicking the heck out of him right now.
Thank you very much, Akeem.
Final competitor.
And our final competitor, coming to us from Woodbury, Minnesota. He was your 2025 Arnold Amateur Overall Champion, making his Arnold Classic and Pro debut here tonight. Please welcome to the stage, Anthony Williams.
I've seen a lot of updates from Anthony on social media. I think he looks really impressive for a pro debut.
And it takes a lot of courage to make this your pro debut.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not doing one of these other lower tier shows. You're coming into your Arnold with a lot of big stack lineup. So
it's like playing your first golf tournament, you know, and play the Masters.
Right. And he's a taller guy, so it's always a lot more difficult, I feel like, for these guys, especially in the side shots.
Great V-taper, small waist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Angelica Teixeira will tell you, guys, get the red on. The red is what wins.
Thank you very much, Anthony. And at this time, we are going to bring all of our gentlemen back out on stage for our judging round. And once again, I'm going to turn the mic back over to our head judge.
And we will listen in.
Arnie, line him up in the center.
Come on, Steve, let's get right to it.
Phil, you used a term that I haven't heard you use before. You said mass monster.
The whole lineup, Arnie.
What do you mean by that, mass monster?
I mean, look at these guys. These
Thank
like
you.
Marvel characters.
They're all mass monsters.
All of them.
That's good, Arnie. Front double bicep.
Whew. All right, Nick, pick your poison.
I really like Hottie here. I'm kind of
Yeah.
surprised not to see Nick or Andrew jacked in this mix.
Quarter turn right. Quarter turn.
Well, I think they were just going by numerical order.
Oh, is this just the impressions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back double bicep.
We need a woman's perspective. That's why we're going to bring in two-time Arnold champion, Bikini International, Angelica Teixeira. Angelica, you've had a little time to rest, and you walk out and you see this. Your thoughts?
Impressive.
Quarter turn.
So impressive. Yeah, I think they just comparing by numerical order.
Yes.
Face front.
How about the crowd tonight?
It makes
Thank
some
you,
noise.
gentlemen. Back in line, please.
It is
I
packed.
like that.
A packed house. Andrew Jack is not a small human.
No, not at all.
I don't want to sit next to him on a flight in coach. I'll
Front
just say
double
that right now.
bicep.
Just don't want to.
I think I like Nick over Andrew right now, Phil.
Quarter turn right.
You're choosing Nick because look at the quad from this side shot right
Quarter
here
turn.
over Andrew. And this is where Nick can expose a lot of guys with his development in the glutes, hamstrings.
Back double bicep.
And he chose to do this prep with no coach, and it looks like that paid off for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Nick dead center. That's
Quarter turn.
That is mean.
Yeah.
That's a mean back double bicep. And you see the
Face
density.
front.
You see the density of Nick Walker, from those side shots.
Yeah.
And he's keeping
Thank
the
you,
waist
gentlemen.
tight.
Back in line, please.
Oh, Nick, top to bottom is.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
In numerical order. Hottie, Martin, Andrew, and Nick.
There you go.
Go. All right.
A first call out.
Phil Heath called it. Phil, what are you doing after this? You head to Vegas?
No.
You were spot on.
All right. You got to move Martin and Hottie straight out the gate. I want to see that one. And then look at Andrew. He's like,
give me my space.
Yeah, give me my space, man. I'm the biggest guy here.
Front double bicep.
I think I'm with Nick Miller. Look at.
You like Nick over Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, I just untrained eye, but.
Front lat spread.
Look at his definition, though. You go from shoulders all the way down to his feet.
Andrew Jack's chest is touching his chin right there.
Yeah, that's scary. They're going to face each other.
And this is where Andrew has to sit on that glute and hamstring right there.
Back double bicep.
Wow.
See, look at Andrew. That's
Back
crazy.
lat spread.
In that pose, I like Nick better than everybody else.
Yeah, look how thick Nick Walker's right leg. Just look at the right leg. Don't even look at the left. I mean, the left is on point, but look at that right. Oh my goodness. I told
Side
you.
tricep.
Oof, that's a lot of work.
Oh yeah. He ain't missing any leg days.
I was going to say, he's not missing leg days.
No.
Question I get a lot, Phil, on the internet. These guys aren't buying their Levi 501s off the rack, are they? You're not just rolling in there and getting the 3130s.
Custom only.
Good heavens.
Your favorite, most muscular.
And I almost feel like Hottie is, I don't want to say he's flattening out. He's tightening up for sure.
Yeah, I think the show, I'm with Nick. I think it's the left side of the screen right now.
Relax. Martin and Hottie switch.
There we go. I got to see it.
I got to move Nick in there.
Mm-hmm.
You see the red?
Oh, Angelica.
Here we go.
Andrew and Hottie switch.
There you go.
Yep.
It's funny.
I honestly think it's 1 and 2 on the left.
You think it's
Front double bicep.
Mm-hmm.
Front lat spread.
My eyes just keep going to Nick over everybody else.
Yeah, I'd like to see Nick actually flex his pecs just a little bit, just a little bit.
Look at Andrew on the shoulders.
Side chest.
That is just. Here we go. Look at this.
Little John going on stage a little bit. I like that.
Back double bicep.
It's hard not to pick Nick in this shot. I mean, Hottie looks really good, but your eyes end up going straight to Nick on that one.
Side tricep.
And what a redemption story from the Olympia if Nick manages to win this
Big time.
classic.
And, and psychologically, you would think like, oh, you know, people at home, you might be thinking, why isn't Nick like in the middle and stuff like that? Sometimes shows can be won like on the far left. If they already know what they want, they're just going to leave you there.
Your favorite, most muscular.
The showmanship is amazing.
Yes. It seemed like Hottie got tighter just by doing that.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line.
I think they're going to bring him out one more
Gentlemen,
time.
back to the front of the stage.
I hope so.
We need a selfie.
Oh, here we go. This isn't part of the confirmation. This is just.
Oh, see? Wait
Come
a minute,
on.
guys. I don't think you're going to move Hottie Troopin, man. That's a strong dude, man.
Muscle mass?
Oh, my gosh. Have you seen him train? This guy's lifting crazy dumbbells.
And right up to a couple weeks out of the show, too.
Yeah.
In numerical order. Raphael, Brandon, Mohammed, Haseen, Akeem, and Anthony.
Now, I'm wondering from this group, could someone move up and another person move down? Like, let's say a Martin may move down, and they could possibly bring maybe
Mohammed
a
and Brandon switch.
photo, or even Brandon.
Hassan and Raphael switch.
Yeah, they need to see Raphael and Brandon.
Raphael.
Yep.
Brazil gonna be happy right now.
Front double bicep.
It's a hard shot to beat Brandon Curry in, man. Those
Front
biceps
lat
are
spread.
sick.
Yeah.
Side chest.
Now, Nick, anyone you see that has gotten tighter?
I think Mo.
Yeah.
Back double bicep.
Mo is the guy in the red trunks next to Brandon Curry.
Yeah, on the right.
Back
Red
lat
trunks,
spread.
Angelica. The trunks.
I'm telling you, the red is the power. That's why I retired. I brought the red for the first time. Like, I understood
Side
that at the
tricep.
end of my game.
I only wore red once.
Really?
Yeah. It didn't work for me. I mean, I won. So I guess it did, but hey,
You did, yeah.
What was your color? What was your go-to?
teal.
Dominoes and thighs.
I always wore purple on prejudging, and then like a teal on Saturday.
Things I didn't know about Phil Heath.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
My color was purple too. so,
Purple.
Yeah.
Because no matter the background, sometimes if you wear red and
Your
they use like
favorite,
a
most
yellow
muscular.
or orange, it'll wash you out completely.
Yeah. And it's dangerous with the tanning too.
Yes.
How do you like the
And
stage this
with the
year, by the
tanning.
way?
Oh,
You
it's
like the
great.
stage?
I like the
Oh, I
gold.
love the stage.
I
Yeah.
love the gold in the background.
Relax.
I was like
Brandon
when our friend Brian Power sends out
Raphael switch.
just a little snippet of what to expect a little ahead of time.
So you can tell that there's probably
Front double
some
bicep.
judges that are sitting more far left that needed to see maybe Brandon.
Ah,
on-
okay.
Yeah.
Front lat spread. Side chest.
And this is where it gets tough because when you're in that second call out, you get more comparisons. And that's when someone can fade and someone can improve.
Back double bicep.
All right, who you guys got in this group?
Right now, I think I like Brandon and Raphael fighting for fifth. I think
Yeah.
I prefer Brandon.
Same.
Back lat spread.
Yeah, Brandon looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
He's standing out in this group.
Yes.
Good enough that you'd move him up?
I mean, we saw Martin sweating a little bit toward the end. They may rejudge that tomorrow, just for those two guys.
See Brandon right
Abdominals
there
and thighs.
in the middle.
And see what Raphael did?
Your favorite, most muscular.
Trying to get those judges to say, hey, look, man, I got better quads.
And maybe Brandon can fight his way up into that call out with the other guys.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line,
To
please.
me, he should be in there.
Yeah.
He needs to be in there, in my opinion. Because, again, he can expose some other guys.
Martin, Andrew, and Nick.
Ready for round two?
Oh, yeah. Let's see if Nick can hold it. So far, it looks pretty good.
Nick and Martin switch.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And people at home, that front relaxed pose is being judged,
Front
by the
double
way.
bicep.
This is the best Nick's quads have looked in a long time.
Front lat spread.
But you can still see, like, Martin's quads, you know, next to Nick. And then
Side
you have Hottie
chest.
with the striations. It's tough.
Yeah. So much detail.
Yeah. And see how Andrew kind of looks like
Back
he's
double
bunched
bicep.
up a little bit? He has to open that pose up a lot more on those side shots because he's very, very wide. That's a lights out shot.
Back
from Nick.
lat spread.
Just from the lower half, it's lights out.
Do you think that's Nick's best pose?
Yeah, I would probably say so, especially in this lineup. You know, his condition.
Side tricep. Abdominals and thighs.
Wow.
Your favorite, most muscular.
I almost feel like Andrew faded.
He did.
Yeah,
He
I
did.
feel like he faded. I think that, you know, that little pose down that they were doing exerted too much energy.
If he's faded, is Hottie come up?
Relax.
Yeah, I'd probably say so.
Andrew and Nick switch.
But they're going to run him through, you know. They have to.
And the judges like to leave a little mystery,
Yes.
right?
Oh, yeah.
So we never know what happens until the show is done.
Hottie and Andrew switch.
That's where he was initially.
Yeah, Phil, I think they're comparing just Hottie and Nick for that top two. And
Front double bicep.
And if you're Martin, this is where you got to hold your composure.
I think you're right, though, Phil. I would have liked to see Brandon next
Front
to
lat
Martin.
spread.
Yeah.
Side tricep.
It's still not over between Nick and Hottie, in my opinion. I mean, I'd prefer to see them come out 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Abdominals and thighs.
Do you think at the finals we'll get that two-man call out?
Oh, they'll have to.
Relax. Face the curtain. Back double bicep.
I mean, Hottie
Back
looks pretty
lat
good in that
spread.
pose, too. It's almost like he needs more oil on his back. But he's thick.
Relax. Face front. And hit your favorite, most muscular.
So this is where I feel like Hottie Chupin actually, you know, gain some ground because he can hit more than one most muscular.
What do you think of Martin's color, his tan?
You know, it's tough to say because he's sweating, you know, but I do think that he needed to maybe tan even his head a little bit more as well.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line. This concludes round one. Back to you, David. All right, how about one more big round of applause for your 2026 Arnold Classic lineup. Don't forget, these gentlemen are going to be back on stage tomorrow night where we are going to be awarding the winner $750,000. Tomorrow over at the main expo stage, we're going to be having prejudging and finals for our wheelchair bodybuilding starting at 10, followed by prejudging for our bikini international and men's physique, so you're not going to want to miss that. But now it is time to move on to our awards. Before we get on to those awards, we're just going to take a minute to recognize some of the other events we had going on at the expo today and where we're at with that. We had our Arnold Strongman and Strongwoman Classic with the elephant bar deadlift. Mitch Hooper taking first place in the men's side. Lucy Underdown taking first place on the women's side, setting an elephant bar deadlift record with 701 pounds. We had Mitch Hooper also winning the Sear Bell Challenge and Inez Carrasquillo winning the Monster Dumbbell Challenge. And with our third and final event of day one, we have Austin Andrade winning the Stone to Shoulder and Angelica Jardine. So don't forget day two of the Arnold Strongman and Strongwoman competition taking place tomorrow over at the Expo Hall. If you don't already have your tickets for that, make sure you check those out. One of the highlights of the sports festival every year. And it looks like our fitness ladies are indeed ready. We're going to bring them all out on the stage and move right into our awards presentation.
That's the moment of truth. Let's see.
Who you got? Michelle?
All right, and we are going to move on, starting with our sixth place award, presented by Kara Jones and Deb Basca on behalf of Angel Bikini. And we will take our sixth place award and present it to Abby Bolton.
Oh, Abby, okay. Good job. She did great.
Amber Steffen really stood out to me.
Yeah,
I mean, just
very energetic.
Super high energy.
Yeah.
Presenting our fifth place awards, we have Brad Reynolds on behalf of Gold's Gym. And we will take our fifth place award and present it to Janine Renee Tadeo.
Hers was good. I mean, it was
it was
good
really
routine.
good. Yeah. Remember, like the music was very powerful. She did good at the physique round and also the routine, so that brings her like with a really good score.
All right, thank you very much, Janine. And presenting our fourth place award on behalf of Panada, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage 8-time Mr. Olympia Lee Haney. Take our fourth place award and present it to Anna Fomina.
Oh, Anna, okay. Yeah, she's very technical.
She was powerful too.
She was very powerful.
I know we both like that chrome hair.
Yes, we love that, yeah.
No, was that the Terminator
Good for her.
routine?
No, that was not the Terminator
no.
routine, no. But man, she was explosive.
Yeah. From 8 to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
Great job.
And with that, we'll move on to our third place award.
Okay.
Presented by Christopher Schultz on behalf of More Nutrition. And we will take our third place award and present it to Allison Kramer.
Wow,
Hey.
Allison. Yeah, she surprised me with her routine. And she was like on top 2 of the physique round, so she did amazing. Great job, Allison.
And with that, we are down to our final 2.
Presenting our second place award is Paul Marchinares on behalf of Celsius. And we will take our second place award and present it to tonight's runner-up, Amber Steffen.
Wow, Amber.
I knew she had to be top 3.
Yeah, this is a win for her. She got 4th place here last year, so she improved it 2 places. So she's, oh yeah, look how happy she is. That's amazing.
Another doppelganger, guys.
Yeah.
The actress, Anna Kendrick.
was
Well
thinking the
done,
same
Nick
thing.
Miller. All right. Full Anna Kendrick,
Wow,
right?
Look
just
at
like
this. Her reaction, I love it. Like, you know, this is so special. Like,
This is
you know,
just a carryover from her routine.
Yeah,
She's
it's a win for her.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome our Arnold
all right. Who's going to
Classic
get it? Angelica,
sponsor,
call it.
Mutants,
I think Michelle
and their
gonna get
CEO,
it. Yeah.
Mr. Jim McMahon, to
Still
present our
Olympian
first
champion
place
and
award.
having
And we
the-
will
It
take
was pretty good.
Yeah, the
our
Arnold
first
title,
place
they just
award and the title of 2026 Fitness International Champion. To your winner, Michelle Freydua Mensah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she got it.
Well deserved.
Wow. Your international fitness champion. Amazing.
And she was the 3rd one to come out, so she was early on,
Yeah,
but did a great job.
amazing job.
She had that Wakanda Forever
Oh, yeah.
Panther thing going on. It was pretty impressive.
Yes. Oh, she's crying. That's beautiful. Great job, Michelle. Now she's the #1 in the world.
Yep.
Like, she has both of the major titles. That's the ultimate goal, right?
And we have a special guest joining us on stage, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, that's the best award.
Yes.
To be with Arnold on stage is the best feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for me, I couldn't believe when I saw him coming next to me. I'm like, oh my God.
All right, ladies, I'm going to have everyone set our flowers down. We're going to take a step in towards the center, join hands, and raise them up in victory for our photographers and all your friends and family here in our audience tonight in Columbus.
Phil and Nick, I think, did the governor last year have a beard? Wasn't he shooting a
Santa
movie,
Claus.
Santa Claus
Yeah.
movie? That's what it was.
What a beautiful top 6. Great job, ladies.
All right, at this time, I'm going to have Michelle stay right there up front and center.
Gotta love the camaraderie.
Yeah.
Michelle,
Yeah.
I'm going to have you take that trophy, hold it high up over your head, and give all the fans here in Columbus a big I just took the Fitness International title. Smile. Ladies and gentlemen, your Fitness International champion here for 2026.
Yeah.
And now, Michelle, it's a relatively short list of Arnold Classic champions that we've had from the UK, but a very elite list at that. You had an incredible 2025, finished second here, won an Olympia title, came back to Columbus. We all knew what your goal was here for 2026, and you achieved that. How do you feel?
It's literally everything to me. I started my whole entire journey on the Arnold stage as an amateur, so thank you.
And that's a very inspiring thing. Every year, one of the highlights of this competition is the Arnold Amateur, and we know there's so many people who competed in the Arnold Amateur that stayed for this competition. Maybe a few words for somebody who was in the Arnold Amateur this weekend, wondering if they could ever make it to this stage. Now they see you winning. What do you say to those people?
I would say take every day as it comes and celebrate the small wins, because the small wins add up to a big win, and that's pretty much how I live my life.
Well, her small wins turned out to a very, very big win here tonight in Columbus. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, our 2026 Fitness International champion, Michelle Freydua Mensah.
Amazing. A few more. Come on. The champ.
I wish you would have come out with a mask.
Yes, that would be neat.
All right, and with that, we are going to move right into our Wellness International Awards. I'd like to bring all of our ladies out on stage at this time.
Ooh, this is going to be tough, Angelica.
Yeah.
I think
my God.
there's 3 that are separated themselves.
Yeah. 3 that's really, really good.
Yeah.
And then top 2 is obvious. It's between Elisa and Rayane Fogal.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome our first presenter to the stage. We have Captain Drivia Alata on behalf of America's Navy. And we will take our 6th place award and present it to Denai Theodoropoulos.
Oh,
A lone competitor from Greece.
Yeah. Well, not bad for her. I think it's her first appearance, right? At
First go around.
Arnold. Yeah. Her debut, her Arnold debut. So 6th place is really good. Congratulations.
And coming up next, to present our 5th place award, we have Kara Jones and Deb Basca on behalf of Angel Bikini. And we will take our 5th place award and present it to Rayeli Pereira Diaz.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
She did another rookie.
Oh, that's amazing. 5th place. Yeah, she's from Brazil too. And no red.
No
No
red.
red. She's like, I don't need no red to get in here.
Yeah, no, she looks really good in blue. Parabéns, Raeli. Aí, Brasil.
She's winning the hair game.
Yes, I love her hair. The hair actually helps you stand out.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome Raven Copinger on behalf of Muscle Leg to present our 4th place award. And we will take that 4th place award and present it to Valkyria Teles Lopez.
Oh, Valkyria, wow.
Brazil
Very good.
cleaning up.
Brazil again, yeah. Great job, Valkyria. More red.
At this time, we'd like to welcome Christopher Schultz on behalf of More Nutrition back to the stage to present our 3rd place award. And he will take that award and present it to Alexis Drury.
Yeah, you see, she was the dark horse. I mean, I did not see her coming on that top 3, and wow, she killed it. And she has kind of like a red and pink, right?
You're
It's
okay
a little
with
pink her suit, so great job. I love when, you know, someone just hit that top 3
And at this
surprise
time, we'd
everyone.
like to welcome back Brad Reynolds on behalf of Gold's Gym to present our 2nd place award.
Okay, here we go.
And we will take our 2nd place award and present it to tonight's runner-up.
Wow.
Elisa Alcantara.
Oh my God, Rayane got it.
Is that an upset?
No, not at all. Both of them, like, either, if they won, like, nobody could be mad. They both look amazing.
Yes.
Great job, Elisa. Amazing shape, amazing presentation. Very well done. Wow, this is
And
huge
at this
for
time,
Rayane.
we'd like to welcome back the CEO of Mutant Nutrition, our Arnold Classic sponsor. And he is going to take our 1st place award of the 1st place jacket and title of 2026 Wellness International Champion to our winner, Rayane Fogali.
Vai, Brasil.
Great job.
Yeah, she did amazing.
More red.
And here goes the red again.
Yep. She came in really good shape.
Yeah, great shape,
Yes.
great conditioning. deserve it. So, so happy for her.
All right, we're going to have Hayani right there in the middle for a few photos with C. And now we have Arnold making his way back out on stage.
Oh my God.
With
yeah,
that
the
first
moment
place
of
award,
glory.
joining our Wellness International ladies.
She's so happy. Yeah, she's from a small town right next to my town in Brazil. So,
Really?
yeah. I mean, not many competitors from the area, and now you have two Arnold International champions from.
Is it Muriai?
Muriai.
All right,
yes,
ladies, at this time, I'm
Muriai.
going to have everybody set their
Minas
flowers
Gerais.
down, take a step in towards the center so we can get a nice group photo with our top 6 finishers here this evening.
Red, 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 red.
Yes, I know. Wow, they all look amazing.
Yes.
Yes, great job, ladies.
All right, how about one more big round of applause? Our finishers here at the 2026 Wellness International.
Wow.
And we're going to have Hayani Fogal stay there in the middle for a few photos.
So that's fitness and wellness. One more group to give the awards to. I'm telling you what, the green and gold of Brazil cleaning up tonight.
Yes.
Not
Well,
the red.
Brazil really dominates this division.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if she'll be able to speak some words in English.
All right, now, Hayani, I have been told that your English is better than my Portuguese. So you've had an incredible few years. You're
Sounds
winning
familiar.
shows left and right, but this is the big one for you. You're the new Arnold Classic Wellness Champion. How do you feel?
I can tell you today is one of the happiest days of my life and my career. I'm realizing a dream that I've been working hard for years. So for me, it's an honor to be here today, becoming a Miss International, representing my country, my division, my sponsors, Integral Medica, Dark Sport, and all of my sponsors. So I would like to thank, it's hard to find words to describe my emotion right now. So I would like to thank, first of all, God, because without him, this wouldn't be possible. My coach and husband, where you are, baby? Thank you so much for believing me sometimes more than I believe in myself. And all my sponsors, all my family and friends, they are fundamental on my journey. And this title is ours. It's because everything I am and everything I represent. And the title remains in Brazil.
Oh, wow.
And one more thing, never give up. Dreams come true. I'm a pro of this. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, the judges. I'm so happy. Thank you.
Wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about one more big round of applause for our Wellness International Champion, Hayani Fogal.
She showed David Bay that she knows a lot of English.
Yeah, she does.
Great speech. Wow.
I know someone that could have
proud of
translated
her.
if they needed it. I'm just saying, I've got a friend.
Well done.
That was really well done.
All right, and we're going to be moving on to our Classic Physique Awards here momentarily. But before we do that, we have to give away a very special Classic Physique prize, and that is for our Best Poser Award. Those of you who know anything about Arnold Schwarzenegger knows the passion he has for posing in this sport and what it means to these competitions. So for both tonight and tomorrow night, we're going to be awarding Best Poser Awards. And so we'd like to welcome both Arnold and Patrick Schwarzenegger out on stage to present our award to our best poser here this evening, Andrea Memoli.
Well done. I liked his routine.
The young Italian.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's hard to disagree with that one.
Yes.
Well, I can tell you from first-hand experience, Italy put on a great Olympic Games a couple weeks ago, so happy for this young man.
Such a great moment for him.
Yeah.
Does Arnold choose this winner?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either.
I mean, if he's signing that check.
Yeah, yes.
And that's a photo that you always want to have, right?
Yeah.
Patrick's like,
Yeah,
here you go.
almost made off with 10 large.
$10,000, yeah.
All right, and with that, we are going to bring all of our classic physique competitors out on stage and move into our awards presentations.
Is this the easiest one of the night to pick?
Yeah.
The winner of, yeah.
Yeah.
Winner, yes. I think
All right, and presenting our sixth place award, we'd like to welcome back to the stage Raymond Coppinger on behalf of Muscle Egg. And we will take our sixth place award and present it to Ethan Gohari.
Young man from Australia.
To our fifth place award. At this time, we'd like to welcome Rubiel Mosquera, you know him better as Neckzilla, on behalf of BioWell Labs, and we are going to take that fifth place award and present it to Jorge Herrera.
Great job.
That's a good call. Yeah, I mean, top 5?
Yes, absolutely. Tell he's happy but not satisfied.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is good. You need that. You need that fire in going into your next
show. At this time, we'd like to welcome Brian Keogh on behalf of KM66 Ashwagandha to present our fourth place award. And we will take that fourth place award and present it to Kim Angel.
So that means Andrea Memoli cracked the top 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think, Phil? Wesley, Menengate, Memoli, 1, 2, 3?
Probably. I was thinking like 2 and 3 could swap, you know what I mean? But you never know.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome back the legend, 8-time Mr. Olympia Lee Haney on behalf of Panada to present our third place award. And we will take that third place award and present it to Andrea Memoli.
There you go.
Great job. And he's young too, so like he's gonna be back for a while. He's gonna be around, man.
Yeah, top 3 is where you want to be, right?
Yes.
Really good.
And he's got Eduardo Panada, VP of Panada right there. Got the Italians going on.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And at this time, we'd like to welcome to the stage Madison Edgar on behalf of Civil Regime to present our second place award. And we will take that second place award and present it to tonight's runner-up, Mateus Menegate.
Brazil in the house again.
Let them know. Angelica, let them know. Where are you from?
Brazil.
If this was like the Olympics, I mean, Brazil would be like...
They'd be top of the
You have no idea how Brazil is watching this. Like, bodybuilding is so big in Brazil right now. It's like,
Yeah, the medal
people
count.
love it.
The medal count is crazy for Brazil.
Everyone is watching this live stream in Brazil. Great job.
And we'd like to welcome back Mr. Jim McMahon, CEO of our Arnold Classic sponsor, Mutants, with that custom jacket to present our first place award.
Best kept
And we
secret
will
of the
take
night.
our first place award. The custom jackets and title of 2026 Arnold Classic Physique Champion, and bring it to our winner, ladies and gentlemen, from the Netherlands, Wesley Vissers.
Vindication.
Well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved, man. Way to bounce back, Wesley.
He really stood out. Like,
Yes.
That jacket better say the Dutch Oak on the back of it. That's all I'm saying. The Dutch Oak. What a great name.
And to present the trophy, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're going to be welcoming you back to the stage, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger, welcomed by his sons, Patrick and Christopher Schwarzenegger, and they are going to take that first place trophy and present it to your two-time Arnold Classic Physique Champion, Wesley Vissers.
What if Arnold just threw a pose? Just decided to throw one.
yeah, oh, that would be amazing.
I have to just ask you a quick question. Where did you get those lats from?
I got those lats from watching you doing those T-bar rows and those bent over rows with full range of motion back in pumping iron.
Well, thank you, but I mean, I don't think I ever had lats like that. I tell you, your lats are extraordinary. You're standing there relaxed like this, and it's going straight out. This is not normal. How many sets do you do of lats?
All of them.
All of the sets.
Great answer.
How many reps?
All of them as well.
You must be working for the CIA. He doesn't give us any answers. Anyway, congratulations, you're fantastic. You deserve the trophy, and say, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Wow, that was fun.
Has he copyrighted that? Has to, right?
Has to.
Yeah, to be interviewed by Arnold is, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's such an experience.
Freaking arms got tighter.
Unbelievable.
Good job, Wesley.
That international vibe. Netherlands, Brazil.
All right, gentlemen,
Italy,
at this
top
time,
three.
I'm going to have Wesley stay right there, front and center.
Good camaraderie out there in the classic physique, but in the end, it was Wesley Vissers that takes the top honors, and he will have his moment on the stage for a final pose down. We will step aside, take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the evening, get you ready for tomorrow, give you the full schedule, and get the final thoughts from Angelica, Nick, and Phil. We'll be back after this. What a night here in Columbus, Ohio, the 38th annual Arnold Sports Festival off and running as Wesley Vissers continues his time on the stage. The Dutch Oak winning the classic physique, and it was well-deserved. What an evening as we bring things to a conclusion. Todd Harris alongside Angelica Teixeira, Nick Miller, and of course, PH Phil Heath. And guys, what a night. Angelica, we'll start with you, ladies first.
Oh my God.
What'd you think?
Amazing. I love the results. They really kill it.
Did a great job, didn't they?
Fitness, you know, like Michelle, she kept that title, she kept the momentum going, so amazing. And then wellness, we have Rayane Fogal, a big win for her. Like, this sets her, you know, like she thought about giving up last year, like not competing anymore, and now she wins the Arnold. So thank God she didn't give up.
Amazing. Nick, your final takeaways from the evening.
I think it's kind of unfortunate that we didn't get to see Mike Sommerfeld compete, because with Wesley winning this thing, I think people are going to say, well, Wesley only won because Mike wasn't there.
Yep.
I think had Mike been here, he would have had a hard time beating Wesley.
Final thoughts, Phil?
Actually, I agree with Nick on that, but, you know, to be continued on that one. But with the Open, Nick freaking Walker, man.
Oof. That was
impressive.
That was impressive indeed.
Very impressive.
It makes it look forward to tomorrow night as we take a look at the final results here before we say goodnight. Once again, in fitness, it was Michelle Fredua-Mensah from the UK that gets the win. Amber Steffen put on a great show. She finishes in second, just ahead of Allison Dominguez-Kramer, who finished in third. But all the ladies did a fantastic job. But in the end, it was Michelle Fredua-Mensah that gets the win. And then as we take a look at wellness, what a job by Rayane Fogal out of Brazil. The Brazilians came to play in this category, no question about it. Lisa Alcantara finishing in second, and Alexis Drury finishing in third in the Wellness International competition. And then we just saw the classic physique go down, and once again, it was Wesley Vissers. What a great job. And I'm with Phil Heath. Andrea Mamoli, the young Italian kid, picks up best pose, the 10,000, plus he's back, and a young kid, bright future.
Absolutely. I mean, he has all the excitement, all the momentum for himself, you know, going through this season.
Mateus Menegatti also finishing in second place. All right, so that's Friday down. Tomorrow it looks like this. We'll kick things off at 6 o'clock with the pre-show. Same cast of characters and yours truly. Opening ceremony will be at 7 o'clock, then 7:25, the Arnold Classic individual posing routines. 8 o'clock, Bikini International. And that's when Angelica Teixeira is going to shine on her broadcast commentary as she breaks it all down. 8:25, we'll have the men's physique final round. 8:55 is the special presentation. And then we get right to 9:10 and the Arnold Classic confirmation round. And then the pose down at 9:25. You won't want to miss that. And then it all comes to a conclusion at 9:30 with the big awards. All right, final thoughts one more time as we go around the table. We'll start with you, Nick. What do you think looking forward to tomorrow?
Well, as far as men's open bodybuilding, I'm excited to see if Nick Walker's able to hold the momentum that he built tonight and if Hadi Chupin can pull off the win.
You think it's that close, just those two?
I think so.
Angelica, bikini center stage.
Yes, I'm excited to see those 4 competitors. Who can take the first place? It's anyone's show tomorrow.
And no truth to the rumor that you're going to come out of retirement after this?
Oh,
you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Phil, what do you think about tomorrow?
Oh, man. I'm wondering what Hadi's going to do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out. Like, if I was coaching him, how do you make him go up? And for Nick, how do you keep him the same? Because I feel like what Nick presented, he doesn't need to change anything.
You think Andrew Jack's podium?
I think Andrew Jack, he's definitely in the top 3. I think he's going to have to pose really hard in that routine. I expect his routine to be top tier. But as far as like the comparisons, I think he's going to have to be a little bit more aggressive, you know, to forge his way into that top 2 spot.
All right, that will wrap things up here on a Friday night here at the 38th Annual Arnold Sports Festival. I want to thank my colleagues for doing such a great job. Nick Miller, Phil Heath, and of course, Angelica Teixeira. Great to have her with us. What a night we saw. Tomorrow should be even better. So on behalf of our entire crew here in Columbus, I'm Todd Harris saying good night for now. We will see you tomorrow at the 38th Annual Arnold Sports Festival from right here in Columbus, Ohio. Until then, good night, everybody.